Rob, can I have some of your beer?
You may. Yes.
Thank
Go
you.
for it.
I said bringing back some of your beer.
Recording has started. You guys missed out on all the tax talk, art talk, boob talk.
Yeah. Did you mention car talk?
Oh yeah, car talk too. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Oh,
Previously on Dark Mirror Chronicles, you guys had been arrested after a huge fight in town
Yes.
with the sisters Hazel and the Council of the Silver Discs, Assassin's League. Basically, is for lack of a better word, they had a huge battle in town, and you guys kind of got caught in the middle because they were all coming for you.
Right.
You think. You don't really know. But that's the general consensus. Then, because you were, what do you call it? You were part of the conflagration, the town guard, once they restored order, decided that you needed to be arrested along with anyone they could find, but all they found from the other people is dead bodies. Eric had found some things on the dead bodies, such as amulets that point to the Prague religion, something in the church, some organization, and of course the Sisters Hazel were an order that was subservient to Magnus back 400 years ago. They kind of got in some trouble, and then they were disbanded through a series of manufactured, what do you call it, scandals after Magnus died. So you guys were thrown into prison, and they interviewed you, asked you what was going on, why did you start the fight, blah blah blah. And you guys tried to explain it best you could that you didn't start the fight, and
That is a very generous.
That's really not what happened.
okay. So just as a timeout, the brownies are from like last week. They're still good because I ate some today. But the brown ones, the lighter brown ones, are a little bit.
I ate 6. They're pretty much fine.
The powdered sugar covered ones?
I had the red
Those are
brown
fine.
ones.
Oh.
Oh, were they fine? Okay.
They tasted fine to me. I didn't notice anything wrong.
Okay.
Maybe a smidge dry.
Cool,
They're fine.
thanks.
So,
Yeah, they
I'll
tried
learn the
out
hard
a
way.
bit, yes.
Great.
We'll figure it out.
Thank you, Robin, for the brownies. They're delicious.
Oh, you're welcome. And then there's
Yes.
also Rice Krispie Reese's
oh
treats.
yeah, you're amazing.
I think you mean art.
Yes.
We're not getting into this again.
So we were, you were thrown into prison. You told your stories, and eventually, your benefactor Jojo, the scion of your benefactor, came and visited you in prison, and she had some good news and she had some bad news. The good news was that you're probably going to get released from prison. The bad news is that right after the Festival of the Moon and Sun, there's a festival called the Red Festival. And this means that the judicial system is closed in Ingolstadt.
Oh.
Oh.
Shit.
So you have to pretty much wait for the next day to get bailed out. And she has assured you that you will get bailed out and everything will be fine.
Time count.
And you were pretty much after that. The guards were like, "Well, we can't have males sleeping with females, so we'll have to put you in different cells." And they
Like that's ever stopped anyone.
right, and they
Okay.
separated you guys.
Okay.
You're just around a corner from each other, but you do have a window in between, with bars and stuff like that, so you can like see each other and talk to each other.
I don't remember being in the actual jail. I was disguised as a guard.
You were.
Yeah, that's what I was. Or where is Vom? Or is the
I like-
exposition?
Last I remember, I was like right outside trying to have a conversation with the guard when JoJo came in and did her whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I don't even know if JoJo saw him. Like,
No,
he was like taking
completely
over a
ignored
shift or
me.
something, right?
Okay, so
Yeah.
you were a guard, and we'll just we'll start from there, and we'll just wrap that little scenario up before we fast forward 24 hours. So what were you doing?
Almost there.
You're on guard duty, so you better finish your shift. He's not gonna be able to go home.
Yeah. That's true. and I won't really be able to go anywhere. And I don't think trying to bust you guys out now is a good idea, especially if we're 24 hours later.
Oh.
Have we been there 24 hours?
No, not yet. But you know, you will be because you know JoJo's like, just sit tight. I'll talk to the magistrate, and we'll get you guys out of here, and you can actually do what we hired you to do.
Can I?
Yeah, I will check for supplies.
Oh, or
What are you looking for?
Well, a particular thing I want is charcoal and herbs. I don't know if they carry that, but
Charcoal? No, you don't find any of that. There's ashes and like an old fire pit.
Are you out there? Are you the only guard out there right now?
No, there's a lot of guards, but I forgot that he was outside.
yeah.
Okay.
I'll have to get some.
Next door.
Maybe I'll get some charcoal in case anything happens to Nika. I'll need charcoal to bring her back.
Okay.
I'll just deal with that
So-
later.
Oh.
Just if you go back out in the town after, you can probably
Wait.
find some charcoal.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Don't go out. I go over to the
Oh, yeah.
door.
Okay.
Guard! Guard, you there! Guard! I yell at Bob.
Yeah. Kind of that.
And he
side
goes
voice.
over.
What you want? That's actually a good idea. That is a very good idea.
Okay. I believe we paid so we should be good.
I also want to know, how did she know we were here?
Well, we
Jennifer
were in the
asks
middle of
how
the
she
town.
knew we were here.
So,
Ah, shoot.
just to fuck with the guards.
Okay.
Every once in a while, I want to shapeshift and crawl through the little window
Oh.
and go into the guy's room
And then
and just yell at them that they fucked up.
Okay. Each time they're like, "Good," and they take you back into your cell, and then you know promptly report to the dispensary for drugs.
Really?
Yes.
I'll
You're
probably.
committed.
I'm gonna leave Nika behind in this place. She'll just hang out in the cell with you guys. I don't think he'll.
Okay. There's plenty of rats down here, so
Yeah, I figured she'll be fine.
She's got friends.
yes. All right. So you go back out into
Great.
town
Okay.
and talk to the blacksmith. He will get you your weapons. All right.
she, Brigitte.
Um,
Oh, that's the baker. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I mixed up everybody that's at a B.
but you're gonna be doing that.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm so
So basically when the next thing
What do you mean, blacksmith?
Okay.
happens.
I mixed the two up. It was
Baba.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, let's start with what I was gonna do that's kind of weird.
Let's do it.
Yes. So you remember how I used to do like season openers and
Uh-huh.
like episode endings.
Yeah.
Huh.
All right, we're doing one.
Nice!
All right, so camera is at black.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Then you have the opening. It's a city street. It's focused in on the cobblestones, and you see the glistening of the whatever filth is on there, and the sun is shining. It's the next morning, so you're still doing what
Mhm.
things, finding charcoal, things like that.
Okay.
Nice.
The sun is shining on these and burning off the wetness of it. There's green film all over the street from because obviously parts of this place do not get cleaned very often. You see like half-eaten apples and the smells of garbage are all around you. Sounds of the cities like you hear people calling out fish for sale, bread for sale, things like that. So there's a market environment going behind, and it's basically just a lot of filth. So the camera pans, and it focuses in on a pigeon, like a close-up of a pigeon, and it kind of like it kind of turns, that sideways view, and it kind of blinks. If pigeons can blink. Kind of a young bird. The sun is glistening on its feathers. They're showing that rainbow in the gray and green of what makes a rainbow. or what makes a pigeon, and it makes like a cooing sound. It's like, you know, the cooing sound.
Yeah.
That
was
pigeons.
spot on
Love
pigeon.
it.
That
Yes.
was spot on pigeon.
And then, the camera just goes, or like you see, the pigeon looks down. It sees like a crumb of something on the ground. It's either bread or some old apple core, something that's discarded, right? And it's like, ooh, and it kind of like coos a little bit happier and runs over to get the thing, and then all of a sudden it flies away because a boot just goes down and crushes it.
Crushes the thing it was trying to get to.
Yes.
Okay.
So it crushes the piece of food, and the bird flies off, and the music stops. And so remember how I did 80s stuff?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of bringing it back.
Nice.
Except this is the. All right. So the boots is on the ground, and the credits start to roll, and you see that the boots are suede, kind of a mahogany color, with fine stitching and ornate designs of birds and flowers. Obviously, a woman's shoe, and the boots are walking, and the camera pulls back a little bit, and you see two other sets of boots. They're both male. They're a little bit more worn. You know, they've seen some hard work, like maybe they're warriors' boots or things like that. And the camera pulls farther back, and you see the trio is walking with purpose. So the woman is in between these two soldiers with their silver and gray cloaks, with a symbol of a hammer and a mountain on them. You can't see their faces, it's just the back as they're walking forward through the city.
Are they walking to the beat?
Yes,
In step?
they are.
Yes!
That's why I chose this. And then the sun thing, because that ties into the whole overall. So,
He's so excited.
the woman's cloak is like better material than the guy's are. You know, it's purples and blues that are interwoven into an elegant pattern, and her perfect hair falls down over the back of the cloak. It's a busy morning in the city. People are selling their stoneware, and you can smell the fresh bread and freshly slaughtered meat that fills the air with its what do you call that?
Aroma.
That taste. You know, it's in the air. Some of the nearby folk that are near this trio, as they're walking purposely through the crowd, they stop and they look, and some of them are like, "Whoa!" You know? And the three make their way, and the camera pulls up some more, and you still can't see their faces, and they head towards an ominous-looking, dreary building made of stone, and the sign over its head says, "J." They get to the front door. The female turns to look in the camera's direction, but not looking at the camera. The male opens the door. It's a large, cumbersome handle that he rattles his chain as he's trying to get the door open. Then the three enter. It fades to black, and the music stops.
Oh, that was perfect.
Yeah.
Nice.
That was really cool.
All right, that was the opener.
Very cool.
So you guys hear
Let's go.
footsteps walking down the stairs. Sounds like at least a few people.
Did we fuck up the order? Did we mess up by talking too soon before the opener, or did I mess up? Okay. Is Vaughn still down there, or is he outside? Is this the next day?
This is like the next day, and Vaughn
Okay.
has got off
Okay,
getting
okay,
weapons.
okay.
You
Cool.
got Mika to take care of you.
I didn't know if we were rewinded back or... Okay.
No.
So they come down and we hear footsteps.
So this is like the day after the festival.
So we've been in jail for like a day.
Right,
Like, and Vaughn left
And
like
bored
20
as fuck.
hours ago.
Yeah.
You guys are
Okay,
bored
okay.
as f.
Did they leave anything with us in our things, or we just
In
have
the
clothes?
cell?
Yeah.
They didn't. They left you with stuff that's not weaponry.
Okay.
How many times?
Oh,
how many
shit.
times of cell jumping would it take for them to drug me? Because I'm doing it at least 4 times a day.
Okay. They're just like, all right. After a few times, they're like, let her do what she needs to do. This is like some sort of sorcery. We're not even gonna go in there.
All right, if they don't even switch me, I'm just doing it every once in a while.
Okay.
Like,
So funny.
This is basically taking care of itself.
Yes. All right. So the footsteps approach, and they're outside the door, and you see that it is Jojo with two guys.
Can I say that for the last day, I have been looking at the emaciated form of Magnus on the Sister Hazel amulet that they
Yes.
maybe have left with me, and kind of meditating on that and on the injustice that the church is possibly perpetrating on the people of Darkmere, and thinking of ways to both protect my friends and shield the world from the evil that is Magnus, and meditating and praying on those ideas.
All right.
All right.
And as you're praying and meditating, there's this old guy that's in the cell with you.
Oh shit!
That
So
strikes,
what?
that strikes up conversation. Various things, and you guys get on about religion and stuff like that.
Damn, nice.
Yes.
Oh hey guy.
he's just some old guy. He's in there for drunk and disorderly.
Drunk and disorderly. Oh, I sympathize with that. Have you pledged your life to our Lord and Savior, Mark?
No.
I don't want to pressure you, but think about it.
Definitely think about it.
Sorry.
All right, so Jojo and these two guys come up to the cell door where Jennifer and
Is there like debris and stuff in there too, or just
it's
There
been
is
fairly
after
well
24
swept
hours.
out.
yeah? Is there
Yeah, there's
is
a
there
bucket.
actually a table in there, or is
There is
that
actually a table in there with a candle on it.
is it a four-legged table
No, it's just a bucket
with the thing on it?
right.
Wonder how much noise it would make if I broke off a chunk and just started whittling
Ooh.
like a mouse.
A bouse.
I don't know. We'll see.
Shawshank Redemption after 20 hours. Like bats, man.
I couldn't handle it outside.
Just want to start like
Go release me.
just want to start whittling like a little bear toy or something. I don't
Okay,
know.
so you're able to find a piece of wood that you can do that.
Yeah, I'll just break it off the bucket or something.
All right, so and you can also see through the
Yes, yes.
thing there. So you know,
I go to
you
the
know
bars
that-
and look when I
Right.
hear Jojo.
Okay, so Jojo says to you guys, all right, I've talked to the magistrate, and it'll be about an hour before they get you guys out. They're finishing up the paperwork now, so just a little bit more sit tight, okay? What's everyone's passive perceptions?
Oh shit. Real low.
15.
Lower than all of that. Oh, has Bomb come in to take another shift by now?
Might be much better.
This job.
I was gonna say Ori probably has a decent perception, but
Oh, is he in jail with us?
he's in jail with us. Is he? Wait.
He was
was
in
in-
here because he got questioned.
Oh, that's
yeah.
right.
Yeah.
So
He's so there with us.
He's there.
this will be Ori for now,
Okay.
the bartender.
It's fitting. It's fitting. Ori, it's fitting.
It's fitting.
Yes.
We miss you. Come back from Israel,
Yes.
punk.
Bring me a coin, like something you find on the side of the road that's 2,000 years old.
Bring us all one.
Yeah.
And have a wonderful time.
Yes, definitely.
Have a wonderful time. We miss you.
Yes.
Okay, so
So yes, he's here.
so JoJo's talking to you about your impending release when all of a sudden she
Uh-oh.
I don't like that.
Her head rolls back.
No! Stop it!
Tentacles fall from
No,
her neck.
No.
when suddenly she stumbles forward to the door
Ooh.
and
Does it look like she's hurt?
yeah, she looks like this. She's got this look of surprise on her face.
What?
And
The door to the cell?
yeah, so she's like looking in the grate right there. You know, there's a grate that you can kind of see
Okay.
through.
Uh huh.
and she kind of like starts to slide down.
What?
Shit.
And
I
at the same time, as that is happening, you see the guard here whip out a pistol
Oh,
What
shit.
the fuck?
and shoot this guy.
As soon as I can react, I would like to.
This is the surprise round.
Alright. I'm just saying.
Oh!
The fuck
Dude.
is going on?
Oh my god.
Alright, I need
So
everyone.
she's. Are you in the boys' cell?
He has her in the girl cell, so she happened to be in the girl cell.
Yeah.
Okay,
it just
I happen
happens.
to be in the girl cell.
It happens to be like that.
Alright.
So this guard, you see his head kind of explode, and he
shit.
goes down. And initiative.
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
Right away.
Oh my god. What kind of weapon did the guy that is on the
Not
ground
really.
dead have?
He had a spears.
Okay.
They both have spears.
But you're in the other room, dude. Right?
I am.
I got you. You're gonna MS over there? You're gonna MS?
Oh, this would be funny.
Who knows what I might do?
Oh, god damn you.
This would be funny.
Love you. Initiative.
Oh fuck! Here I am thinking I have a positive initiative score.
No.
Oh, like, oh yeah, 12. A 12. That'd probably be like a 15, 16. Nice.
Just to let, before I record the initiative, just to let you know, as she's slumping down, you see almost like coming through like the veins.
What?
It starts turning like black.
Fuck!
What?
Like it starts
No!
coming up and like it
No!
turns black.
Like
and then
disease or poison or something?
Like it
Like the
could be
thing that we
poison.
saw.
Jesus.
Like the
And
rats?
then she's below the side of the window pane, so you can't see her. So,
Fuck! Fuck!
all right.
So wait. It,
Oh my
it
God.
was coming from her, or like
Yeah,
Her
in
veins
her
turned
veins.
black.
So
veins turned
she,
black
she
because
had this,
something
like,
was done to
look
her.
of surprise and like something like really traumatic happened to her, and she kind of like slumped forward. And then she was trying to kind of center herself,
Oh my
but
fucking god.
like then this started creeping through the veins like this black, and then she slid down the door, so she's below the sight of the window.
Would I have had any time to?
This was a surprise round. So.
Yeah, so no time to just like even reach the bars and grab her or anything, right? Okay.
All right.
Shit.
Alan.
Mine's
or
11.
Eric.
Eric is 11.
Oh, wait.
No.
Hold on, I need a actually works. All right.
Jojo.
6.
Right. 6.
12.
All right. So
Mika got a 17.
Jesus.
Oh, that's right. She can act independently of you.
Yeah.
Mika
That's
to the
awesome.
rescue.
And
Did you roll your extra hit points?
No.
Shrek?
How do I?
Your hit dice number, so an 8,
Okay.
plus your constitution modifier, and then you add that to your max hit points.
Okay.
all right, Mika, you're on deck first.
And
Where
that's
is she?
wrong. I don't know if we re-roll ones or
8.
not.
Hey.
Yeah, we roll ones.
Where is Mika?
Oh, she would
So it's that number.
Where is her?
What's your con?
Yeah.
Just con them.
Wait, I will find her.
Up here, but yeah.
Wherever your con is.
Yeah.
So
So
ten.
10.
She's either in the
Add it to
tavern or
your
on
max hit
the.
points.
Mm.
That's your new max.
She's
hit
probably in
points.
the tavern, yeah.
When you
She's
wake up,
last.
that's how much you have.
And that increases the amount of hit dice.
And you now have 9 hit die, not because of that, but just for being level 9.
Yes.
Yes.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yes.
No. Yes.
If you want to, you can convert Shrike into a D&D Beyond, which might help with leveling and stuff. Because it basically you just tell it what level you are, and it's like, oh, you need to increase this, and
Maybe
do that,
because
and
I
do
am
this.
almost certain that I don't get enough of this shit right.
Hmm. Yeah.
Feel free.
Okay. I'm
Yeah.
sitting here like, I
Log
wonder
in.
if these should have
She
like
was outside
increased
the
by
tower.
now, but
Not
I
yet.
don't know.
I think we increased them when we did it
Level 4
I don't know if they ever do.
in level 8.
and level 8.
Okay.
All right,
But
so she
you
will
can
be
either
in
choose
this
to
one
increase an ability score or take a
when the
feat.
events
I
happen.
think I decided
Okay.
I wanted to take
Right over
a
there.
feat.
So if you didn't, oh,
Ori,
yeah,
put back
so I
who
need to-
Ori is.
so you probably want to take your feats. Or you
All
can
right.
increase
So what's she doing?
Yeah.
And you can either increase one ability
I
score
don't think-
by,
Yeah, would she have
Two
been able to
or two
see
ability
that
scores
from here?
Correct.
No.
50
Yeah.
for that.
which if you
Okay.
have like a couple odds,
But she knows by your
you get
reactions
to increase
that
two by one
something
because
is
then your
incredibly
modifier
off.
will tick.
Oh, am I back in the zone?
No, no, no.
Or
She knows by these guys.
Yeah.
So if you have
Oh,
like
okay, alright. So she knows something.
Like
You're off
I
getting
have
weapons.
13.
Huh?
You're off securing weapons.
Yeah, and
That's probably what she's going to do. I mean, technically,
11, like,
there's a spear
you
drop.
basically get
She has
plus 1
2
and
strength,
plus
which
1.
is equivalent to being able to drag 20 pounds. I think
Okay.
spear would be less than that.
You
So
can't-
she's
Although-
gonna run out there and.
so that one won't increase anymore.
There are a lot of rats currently, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty common. So her walking out shouldn't
And that's
raise
from
any
level 8.
suspicion. So yeah, she's gonna
And you'll get another one
walk
of those
out
at level 12.
and
And
kinda
you got one of those at level 4. Did you take
walk
the
along the
or do
wall.
this?
I took
in
it.
that direction.
Okay.
If nothing else, kind of see what's happening, even though she can't really talk to anyone here.
All right. So what she sees when she gets around the corner is the dude has dropped his spear from the hand because he was holding it in his offhand, and he has another weapon which he's gonna go draw. And as he's doing that, he's dropping the pistol and he's going for his weapon. You see her, JoJo, sliding down the door. The other guy's his blood is just kind of like pooling out that way.
Okay.
So that's what she sees.
Alright. So that guy's pulling up.
And by the way, people are kind of like a little bit deaf from
Okay.
the internal.
Are there any other guards in the immediate area running around?
There weren't in the immediate area. They were kind of like off in the festival. But
Huh.
you do hear coming from upstairs. Let me see what their initiative is. You do hear like. Suck too. You do hear like some sort of like movement from upstairs, like people scrambling.
Okay. There's no chance guards left like a key conveniently nearby.
No,
I didn't think so.
Because it was 3.
So the weird thing is like these two were dressed like identically.
Which is why it says 3. But your proficiency is increased. It's 6 if you're proficient.
Okay.
Which you probably are, which is why you would know. Or it gave it to you. Pretty much.
I guess we'll hang to a while. I mean, I guess what she's probably gonna do is try and get as close to the dead body as possible to kind of hide near that.
Okay.
Change these.
That's probably all she's
You,
gonna be able to do.
let's see. What's your stealth?
Perfect 10.
He does not see it, which is weird.
Huh.
All right. Anything else you do?
So she made it all the way to the dead body?
Yes.
Okay. Well, she's not gonna do much else. I mean, well, sure, use her action to stealth, so just kind of hang there and wait for an opportunity to do something.
Okay. Hold on a second. Get my playlist in for
Ambiance.
ambiance.
So I bought. I showed you the mini that I bought from
Yes.
Hero Forge, right?
Yes.
So when she comes in, because it's just a gray plastic thing, can I use your paints to paint her?
How about I just paint it for you?
I don't know. Maybe instead we should have like a whole painting.
You guys
day.
wanna have a
Yeah.
I would love to have a painting day.
Oh my god, yes.
I would really love it.
Okay.
Okay,
Because I have like
It has to be a
tons of
weekend.
Weekend's fine.
Okay.
I'm totally down.
All right.
I would do this Saturday.
I can't do this Saturday.
I would try and make any painting day that we think could work. And
Okay.
I'll bring paint, some paintbrushes, and a mini
Alright.
that I need to catch up on or something.
Yeah, bring my stuff from down.
Or a few minis that I need to catch up on.
You guys wouldn't mind sharing your paints, or
No.
should I go buy paints?
No.
No,
buy
no,
paints.
buy paints. We got
You can get a $30 like starter kit, but if Rob and I have paints, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
Okay.
We got.
Because you
I
need,
have
like,
plenty of paints.
Just much.
I know you need very little paint. I have like
So like
maybe 90
this guy with all the
paints.
paint, because I was just sick of yellow. It didn't take that long actually. It wasn't that much paint. So.
Cool.
Oh, I want to see.
I painted him in shades of brown because he's a monk and a druid.
Oh, cool. He's got cool buttons.
I need to paint up mine. Because Shrek's not blonde, but
For combat music,
Go-
that's not really
so
combat
the-
music. But you
the-
do
on
hear,
Hero
you know,
Forge?
that's the,
$20.
someone just died.
I saw one.
You bought one for Shrike.
Yeah, it's not exactly her, but it looks okay.
I could make minis all day.
Jennifer looked at her.
Like, that shit was awesome.
That's pretty cool.
Sorry, okay, so.
So yeah, JoJo's dead.
Alright,
So what did Mika do? Mika went to the dead body and did what?
Wait, is
To
JoJo
hide
actually
here.
dead?
JoJo's
She's
not
hiding.
dead.
Wait for an
She's
opportunity.
okay.
Overcome. Is probably worse.
Fuck.
Alright, so the next one up is the dude. Hold on. Alright, so
That's-
I like so many good spells that I just did not prepare. I was like, no, it's not gonna be a problem. I'll just save this other spell that I can't cast.
hold on a second.
Bomb, I got Magic Circle and Haste and Protection from Energy and Aura Vitality. But I also have Remove Curse and Revivify, which I don't have slotted.
Oh, God. Oh.
I was like, nobody's gonna get cursed again. And then JoJo's like, cursed again! Opening move, cursed dead.
You can, what do you take, a short rest to redo your spells?
It's the beginning of the day. So
Oh,
like
it's
a
the beginning of the
a morning
day.
meditation to change it.
Well,
That's,
we'll just
remember
have
when I
sad
like went up to the
music.
top of the town
Yeah,
for a morning?
so how long does that normally
I never
take?
change it. It's like an hour of meditation.
So you have to do that. So couldn't you do that in the middle of the day? Couldn't you just go somewhere and like meditate for an hour and like change
Yeah, but
things
not
up?
right now.
Can't you just do that in the middle of battle, like right now?
We need to start. You know, that's
I
a good
mean-
point. I think Eric does need to be less rash. I think for most battles he needs to spend.
just
How
spend.
many rounds is an hour?
Oh, God.
It's gotta be a ton. What, 10 rounds a minute? So 6,600 rounds just
Yeah.
meditating.
Yeah.
Try to keep it calm. Alright.
So the dude spins around.
What?
He spins
Where's he
around.
going?
Where's he going?
What the fuck?
No!
Why?
Dude!
You get back here!
Dude!
Why?
He's gonna use his cunning action.
No shit!
Where are you going?
Go up the stairs.
Get back here!
Come back! Victor!
I want to gut
Oh,
you!
you're a bad boy, you!
Yeah.
Jennifer!
Oh no, that did not just happen!
Why? Why would you run away?
Are the
Oh,
hinges
where are the guards?
inside or outside?
Yeah, where are the guards?
The hinges are outside. The guards are actually, you hear like something like going on
shit.
upstairs.
Oh my god.
He's gonna
Oh, wait.
tear up
Yeah,
shop.
no. Well, I do hear guards.
strong enough.
There are guards.
They're just not down here. They were kind of like on holiday shifts.
I'm super tempted to just break the door down.
Go for it.
your. That's a Jennifer thing to do.
Yeah.
It is a Jennifer
Trademark.
thing.
Mhm.
But
Something.
dying
with Jennifer.
JoJo is on the other side. She's dead or she's dying.
You don't know, she slid down past the
I
window,
said
so you
stop
can't really see
thinking
her.
of Jennifer.
Alright.
I have a few thoughts, but they'd be meta, so I'm not going to do it.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna go to the door and I'm gonna figure out which way it opens. It opens out because
Yes.
the hinges are on the outside.
Right.
So I'm gonna drop my shoulders back and I'm going to push as hard as I can on this door.
Strength check.
Fuck yeah.
I might have
Hang on a
something
second.
prepared.
Are you raging? Do you get advantage on it? Or
I get advantage on strength checks regardless.
always?
Always.
What a beast!
Wait, I might be lying.
I probably do too.
I might be lying. Hang on. Where are my damn... Here we go.
D&D Beyond, folks. The #1 proponent of slow strength checks.
Listen,
If you
Linda.
don't have a character sheet, just go to D&D.
If you do
I
have
would
a
still be
character
reading
sheet,
my character sheet
glance
for
down and observe your strength check.
this. I know my strength check. I'm looking for the traits.
I got you. I'm just
Listen,
giving
don't
you a
pick on me, man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying.
Jeez, Jennifer, at least some of us know how to play D&D. I didn't need somebody helping me figure out.
Listen,
Just a
Linda.
few seconds ago.
I I
Look it,
know,
look
but
it.
I was
Look it.
look it.
Look it, Linda.
Look at
Look it. Listen, Linda, honey.
Listen.
This is the greatest internet
It's great.
video of all time.
I know. Thank you for listening to us. Joke.
Can you just roll a 20 already and get out of here?
I guess.
There you go.
I was trying to find the thing that
Roll
told me
it.
about.
Roll a 20 instead.
But I want to know if I have advantage because I don't know if I have advantage.
I got
Oh, Rob,
four.
it's a 20 like everybody else does.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I mean,
Wait,
I
do you have
guess
advantage?
like a 23 is pretty good.
All right,
Fucking
so
good, isn't it?
you push and push at the door, and you hear the hinges groan on it, and
Are we
after
finished yet?
after a second, the hinge snaps, and the door comes out from the lock.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Falls
Yes.
forward.
Oh.
Can I hold it so that it doesn't fall
Falls
forward?
forward.
Can I hold it so it doesn't fall on JoJo? Because that was the whole.
Sure.
This
Okay.
girl's fresh. She's
Actually,
dead.
roll a.
She's dead.
Another check.
Dexterity.
Yeah. Thank you.
She's dead.
Mika's gonna
I'm gonna
squeak
wrap
in
my arms around
protest.
her waist.
Because I can't talk.
Well, getting
And I can't say what's actually going on in my mind, but Mika is squeaking in protest right now.
21.
That's the
Okay.
clue you have
So
right
you
now.
managed to catch it before it like falls and crushes anybody,
And I'll
and you move it out of the
Move
way.
it out of the way. Yes.
Mika's looking at the gun. Just.
And then I guess since she's right there, I'll just kneel down and
Oh, Jennifer, you're a beast.
pick her up,
Okay.
and we have to.
Let's do so.
Save
Yeah,
her.
yeah, we do.
Mika's like,
What?
Save her.
Mika's
I-
pointing at the
I
gun.
can't do anything until my turn is here.
Pointing at what?
So
The gun.
just to let you know, she's
Mika's
not
pointing at the gun.
Her skin is a clammy blue with the black
Man.
in from the veins.
I bring her in and I lay her down on the table in front of Shrike.
Yeah.
I all the
Okay.
stuff off the table. And I lay her
The
down.
candle. The candle goes
the
out.
one candle. Lay her down on the table and go break out the boys, I guess.
Eric.
Damn it. As she's going to lay her down on the table, can I yell like, Shrike, can you get her over here? Or, not, your name's not Shrike. Jennifer, can you get her over here? Bring her here. Can you? Does she have enough movement to get her over here if while she's doing this I'm yelling?
Well, she got her to the table, which is right here. I mean, she's pretty close.
But not within arm's reach of this bar.
She could probably lift her up there.
You're trying to do
I'm
lay
trying
on
to
hands.
get you over here to lay on hands.
I could, yeah, I
don't
could
know
lift
if
her
that's
up.
possible, or if it's out of turn, or if it's messed up, or
Well, it's your
or what
action
I'm
right
trying.
now.
It's your action right now.
Her action is just past. If she does lay her on the table, then I won't be able to reach her. That's my issue. Or can I get her to, like,
Sure.
bring her over here? She's coming back to lay
She
her
kind
on
of
the
like
table.
runs over to you with her,
Is my question.
and she's
Yeah.
about to lay her down, and she's like, "Eric, help!"
I
Yeah.
say, bring her over here, and I've got my arm like all the way through.
Okay,
And I'm
how-
standing
where
on the
is-
shit bucket that I've kicked over. and
Yeah,
I've got
yeah,
up my
yeah.
tongue.
So I'll and then I'll lift her arm up so that
Right. So I'm gonna first
so you can just touch her fingers.
a lay on hands, and what this one will do, and I will roll a percentage as well.
Okay.
But immediately, what it does is cure disease or poison, and it's just kind of shot in the dark.
What kind of damage does it cure?
It's this cures disease or poison. It's not healing anything.
Okay.
I can use it to heal, but right now it's basically I've expended 5 points worth, or a ninth of my.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
I'm trying to. It looked to me like poison, maybe, so I'm just trying to,
Right.
Black things.
to cure disease or poison.
So the poison aspect of it will it starts to go away. So the blue kind of like starts to fade from her, but the black is still there. And you
Okay.
guys have seen this before, by the way. If
Yeah.
you want to roll a perception,
Oh.
Yeah, Shrike would know better than me.
I guess Mika will
what
roll
is
her
that?
perception.
you would know too. You've seen it
Do I
before.
remember it?
And on the road to when you guys found the T section.
Oh, with all the dead bodies and
Yeah.
the sludge.
Yeah.
17, but also is that the spider poison?
So no, this is actually like a form of necrotic damage.
Mika rolled a 17.
It's a form of necrotic damage.
Is there anything that heals or reverts necrot. Like, I don't think there is.
Nothing short of like a full rest, I think.
It would only count as a poison or a toxin.
If some of us weren't
If
so
anything was-
stupid.
No, you're not. What? You're not stupid.
Uh,
Look, it took away part of it.
We were
Fuck.
put in this position,
took
and
away
you did
part
what
of
you
it.
could.
You did what you
could.
could.
You
and-
took away the poison part of
Yeah.
it.
So yeah, I mean. The
I mean,
blue-
and
the
Shrike
blue
Shrike has a
pigs
turn
went away, so-
soon, so she can like pump some ka-chung, like you
Give
know,
her the kiss of nature.
kiss of nature,
Okay,
Yeah.
so
or
we
just the
did a little
Shrike
something.
kiss.
That's kind of, yeah.
So that's
Kills
my
people.
little something.
All right. Anything else you got?
Maybe. God damn it.
God damn it!
God damn
Damn
it.
it!
God damn it. More. Fuck this. You've been great to talk to, and I shift Misty Step through the bars into the.
Nice.
Leave the.
Yeah. Yeah, do
back
it.
there.
Yeah, do
That's-
it.
That's my, I want to be in a good place if something goes down.
So, Ori, we're gonna say Ori fell asleep.
Right. He's.
As he
Alton
would.
fell asleep as he would.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, that's because this fucker's been brewing
Yeah.
Pruno in
Yes!
here
Yes.
for months.
For a
Yes.
And
month.
Ori's been drinking it for 20 hours.
Yeah,
Right.
so he's
Is
probably
the
like
issue.
drunk and passed out, and has no idea what's going on.
All right,
Yeah.
so the Misty
Awesome.
Step is used. Okay, that's two
Because you can make some
spells.
awesome alcohol if you just run it through your underwear.
That's
That extra smoky flavor.
Ra. I have some
So gross.
magic that I have cast. Ra.
Oh my god. What's that?
61 for the lay on hands
Okay.
is the percentile, and for Misty Step it was 27.
Ooh.
Oh, we're all gonna die now.
All right. So when you lay your hands on, and you see the blueness start to fade, but the black in the veins does not, and she does not stir.
She doesn't stir blue. Okay.
Does she have a pulse?
No, there's no pulse.
Can I also, before my turn's done, now that I've flanked,
Yes.
done that, and I'm very sorry, I'm just going to run over to where the dead body was and be ready to pick up the spear.
Okay.
Which
can
is
still
the
point
fucking worst position to be in when all the guards come down the stairs. I don't know what's about to happen.
Mika's jumping and pointing at the gun.
She's
Oh, she's pointing at the gun.
I remember what happened last time I used a gun, so I do go for the spear.
Strike.
I
Oh,
am
God.
going to cast Cure Wounds, I guess, because disease didn't help.
I need to pantomime it.
And there's nothing else I
That's
can do.
one, right?
So I'm going to
Pantomime?
cast Cure
Yeah.
Wounds at 4th level,
Okay.
which...
wow at fourth level.
She got-
Jesus.
Mika's, well, I guess when Talon's back, what Mika's going to do is, with her little rat fingers, she's going to do
Yes.
a little gun
Alright,
thing.
so...
No. And then she's going to do this.
Increases by 2d8 that way.
Okay.
Hide it. Take it. Grab it.
I can't really confirm or deny,
38
but
plus my
that's...
spellcasting ability.
yeah, because I'm trying to be, what's the word,
You roll any ones.
fair about this and not...
Yeah, not
I
that.
can't... Yeah, I can't really use any words. Well, and again, you're not... I'm talking with you, not with
Yeah.
Jennifer, so I can't really...
14 points. It's not a lot.
14 points. Okay, so
Yeah.
you put your hands on her and try to do cure wounds, and the energy flows through her body, but it's just as it seems like it's trying to do the work of raising, then the blackness just sweeps in and kind of pushes your magic back.
Shaggy's fucking shaking. She's just so upset. That's all I can do. I
All right.
guess, yeah.
Guards!
Well,
Guards.
They're coming out of a corridor.
okay.
New round! Mika.
No, I was gonna tell Eric. Well, again, what Mika's doing, at least trying to communicate to him, like, I guess she's gonna take action on her own. She's with her little rat hands, doing a little symbol with the gun. And with her other rat hand, she puts her hand over that symbol of the gun in her hand, and then she does this.
Oh.
That's what she's trying to communicate.
All right. So when Eric comes back down, you'll see if he understands that or not.
Okay.
You just have to explain it to him.
Yeah. Well, I can give him that, but I'm trying not to meta too hard.
Right.
So he can figure out what I'm trying to say via Mika. Because while Mika can talk telepathically with Vom, that's the only person she can talk to.
Vom thinks it's a really beautiful day outside.
Yeah.
It's like, we got the Gloranth weapons. We're gonna be out of. They're gonna be out of jail soon.
Yeah.
Such an awesome day.
Okay.
Unless Mika wants to say something.
She want, unless he's within 100 feet, she
Oh,
can't.
never mind.
Yeah. Never mind. And if Eric doesn't figure it out, then
Right.
Mika's just gonna just grab the gun and look for hiding spots.
Okay, we'll just wait for Eric to get back. This is actually a good song for this.
Yeah.
All right, so
Yeah, I do have advantage on
Mika
strength
is trying to
checks.
say something to you.
Need to push, pull, and
With her little right hand, she does
There's
a little
anything I can ever do about
gun hand symbol, and she takes her other right hand, covers it, and then ducks it into her. She does that,
I
and
don't
then,
have an action, but I go, oh,
right.
as
She
my
does,
turn passes.
and when she sees you, kind of nod. Then she points to the stairwell, and then points back to the gun, and then points at the body.
Huh? What?
I will throw the gun at the stairs, Mika.
Mika's just like,
It is your action.
and then
No,
Mika's just
No,
gonna.
it's not your action. It's still Mika's action.
Assuming the gun weighs 20 pounds or less, she's gonna grab the gun and try and
Gun will
drag
probably
it.
weigh about 10 pounds.
Okay, so she can drag it. She's gonna try and drag it into a hiding spot.
Wait, is it a pistol?
It's a pistol, but it's an old style.
Holy shit. An M1 Garand is only 8
Huh?
pounds, isn't it?
She wants to shoot people?
Shit!
No, she wants to hide the gun.
Never underestimate
Because
the weight of a flip.
what could be more incriminating
That's like
than
my
I have no
heaviest
idea.
people who
weapons.
were in jail
Is,
that
when I
broke
see
out
the
and there's a
Virginia
dead
one,
guard with a
The
gun?
brown vest is
And more guards are coming. Well, as far as they can tell, there's another guard, and there's no.
We're already in jail.
No idea.
Yeah, but now you're gonna be responsible
How
for
would we
murder.
have one?
That's not gonna matter to them. All they see, they're just gonna come down, see a body, a gun, and a conveniently broken down jail cell.
This is true.
That's why Mika's trying to hide the
Thanks
gun.
for being framed.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
So
I'm doing my part as well, though.
I guess I'll roll
We're all
stealth.
doing our part.
I'll roll stealth for the gun. I
My
guess.
part is very poor.
What do I run? Stealth for the
doing?
gun, sleight of hand.
Yes.
Stealth for the gun. Oh god. Could be worse. It's a 2.
You are a rat running around with a gun, so.
True.
You managed to get it around the corner.
Alright, well, something.
Oh, nice.
It's not very hidden, but it's around the corner.
I was going to throw that, Mika!
All right, Jennifer. You were over by
So
the.
Eric and Shrike are frantically trying to heal her.
Well, Eric's
Yeah.
out in the.
Oh, Eric did go out,
I
didn't he?
went out, yeah, grabbed.
I'm,
Well, I'm you
frantically
see me
trying to heal
rummaging
her.
on this body.
Yeah.
Did she look any better when
It went through her, but it the black didn't go away.
That makes sense. Well, like,
Yeah, there's
I
nothing,
don't know. I don't know what's
Oh.
going on, but Alan thinks that
There's
makes
nothing
sense.
that I can do to meta. There's nothing I can do. I don't.
I'm going to go, I guess, out with Eric and try to hold down the fort and stuff. I don't know.
So this was found. Remind me. This was found with
Well, it looks
in the
cooler
black
from
in
here.
like the
There, you can see all the
trenches
torches.
So it's the same type of damage that you've seen before in creatures that do necrotic damage,
Okay, so
like
I would
the
basically know this is kind of
like the
endgame.
demons and stuff that you encountered in Darkmere.
yeah. So I would know that this is kind of like not something. that
It's
is-
like unusual. Like someone went through a lot of
Okay.
stuff to get this to her.
Can I guess I'll wait till my turn.
All right. Jennifer.
Hey, Rob.
Yes.
Is this Stella your son's or yours?
No, it's yours.
Or mine? It's
It's
mine.
yours, yeah.
I honestly can't remember.
No, it's now yours. Whoever it was, it's now yours.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
I just don't want to steal your son's beer, your beer.
It's my beer anyway because I give him an allowance. So.
Well, thank you,
Sure.
whoever. Thank you, Marfor, for this favor.
Yeah, like I said, I'm just gonna go out front with Eric and just sort of figure out what to do about the dead body and
All right.
Tight spot.
Really
Tight
tired.
spot.
Yes.
what. How are we going to figure this out? What are we going to do?
We're in a tight spot. We're in a tight spot. Wait, is it my turn?
Yeah,
No.
it's not my turn anymore. I'm done. I don't know
Not
what
my
else to
turn.
All
do.
right, so it's his turn.
Oh.
I
Gotta do something.
definitely.
Oh, this guy.
Wait, who?
The guy?
The guy upstairs?
Yeah.
Are they going like full on?
I feel like we
Like
may have
John
played
Wick
this all
up
wrong.
there?
How can I do? Bend the
Well, we
body.
couldn't just let her die.
How do you bend the body?
What do you mean? We could have just we broke out.
We broke out, and they're gonna think it's us, but like we couldn't just let her die there. Like Jennifer obviously made the right call.
We could always
All right.
go back.
I don't think that's
Eric.
Fuck. All right. Does this guy have a shield or just a spear?
The guy just had his spear. He didn't have a shield with him.
Fuck. All right. So,
And his brain is like kind of leaking out all over.
fuck.
What?
Jennifer, I'm going upstairs. I grab the spear and
Oh,
I
no!
head out
Oh.
as fast as I can.
Okay.
Up the stairs and run as far as I can.
Go
My
get that guy.
speed is 25, and I start shouting as I run up the stairs. Fuck, were there any distinguishing characteristics about this guy?
Perception. Actually, just do an straight up int roll.
Oh, fuck.
Okay.
Oh, that's
Good
pretty
job.
nice.
Yeah.
Huh.
18.
You did
Still.
notice that he had a mole on the right side of his body.
Ah, shit.
Or,
Body.
right side of his face.
Zoom out like 10 feet. What is he? Does he look different from the guards in any way?
No, he's he actually was fairly well blended in.
Same armor and stuff, or
Same.
same
You
hat?
have a limp.
Yeah, yeah.
Same armor.
He looked almost exactly like another guard.
Okay.
Gotta kill him.
As I run up the stairs, I say, "Kill the guy with the spear! He's killing fuck!"
All right.
Mika's
I
turn
run
comes
after
out.
you.
She's
You're
gonna
with
spell
the
the
spear,
gun. Or,
You're
Does
holding
does
spear?
picking up the weapon count as an action, or is that free? And
That's
then
free.
can I take
That's
50 speed instead of 25
Yeah, you
to
can
do a
take
full
50.
round dash?
All right. So
Is what I want to do.
you get up the stairs. Ouch. 1 second.
I'm gonna get killed.
Okay.
Did they take my armor?
No,
Okay.
we don't want to take his.
But my shield is obviously somewhere down there in the chest or something.
Right. Castle Black in the upper levels.
Yes.
Beautiful.
This is what unpainted looks like.
well,
I mean, it's kind of good.
Yeah, it's kind
Cool.
of pretty awesome actually.
Wait, are you painting all of these?
No. This is just the stuff because like I'm like I'm questioning that purchase,
Oh.
but
all
it's
very
cool. Let's see. So as you look down the corridor when you get upstairs, I gotta count down what's
Which is a shit ton because there's a tax return to spend.
that. Let's see. A shit ton.
I'm not an expert on guns, but I would think guns like this, especially like that, would leave some sort of marking on the hand, like some powder or something.
You're a very
Hold
smart
it.
gentleman,
Yeah.
Hold up.
as many a
Wait a
dwarf
minute.
has said. I'm gonna do that. Fuck.
All right, so as you get to
Yeah.
the top of the stairs, you come into the corridors,
Shit.
and you see a bunch of guards coming towards you.
Fuck.
Like,
I look really surprised and say, "Did you see the guy running?" Well, you tell me what happens. I guess I don't know. If I
okay,
can say
so
anything, if I have time.
you get because you go before them. So there's some guards running your direction. What do you say?
I pop out of there and I'm like super surprised by all the guards because I don't see the guy.
Right.
Is that right? He's
Right.
not up yet.
Yeah.
I see. There. Check the other entrances. Somebody killed someone and is escaping this way. I just came from the prison, from the cells.
We'll do.
Fuck.
We'll do units,
God
but
damn it, I'm
pretty
a
much they're
fucking
gonna say
prisoner.
like, drop the weapon.
Ah. I'm gonna drop it because I don't see the guy, right?
Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop it.
Right.
Shit.
Shrike.
I want to do a medicine check to
Okay.
see if there's anything that I can do to alleviate or quell or stop or anything the necrotic damage threat. Okay. Well,
And she is bleeding out.
I did cure wounds, or
Yeah, but there's still a lot of blood that's kind of
I'm gonna use my
Okay.
much better. 14.
What were you doing?
I was trying to do a medicine check to see if there's anything that I can do to help
So
stop
you're
it.
fairly certain that this is a very toxic damage, and it's a compound that is not only just natural, but there's an unnatural component. Specifically, like someone spent a lot of money.
Like a magical component?
Absolutely. Yes.
Yes.
Some kind of a magic.
Okay. Then for my action, which wasn't this, the check isn't an action. It's not, right? I don't
It's
know.
up to the DM.
Okay. I'm gonna do dispel magic then.
Okay.
Okay.
Ooh.
Um,
So that's
Yeah.
cool.
Do the thing with the magic
yeah.
and the non-magic stuff.
My daughter's
That's
doing
right
this
now,
for a
but-
cello concert.
Nice.
Really? That's
Spring,
awesome.
That's awesome. Your daughter plays the cello. That's fantastic.
I'm just gonna hug her to my chest and
Okay.
just dispel.
Oh my God! Please work. Please work. Don't die, JoJo.
This might be interesting. So I found a website that digs into actual source
It would
canons.
depend on the spell level.
So you have, like,
I don't know if the
English
spell
and
has a
canon
level.
translations.
It's not really it's more of an extraplanar stuff.
Okay.
Does-
Well, I'll let you decide.
Okay.
Should I make a check? Like,
So, I'm gonna say you gave it your best,
Okay.
but it was very sad music.
oh,
So, the
We're
guard,
the first JoJo we watched.
they come up to you
I know.
after you complied with the drop weapon order.
Yeah.
Right, so, they kick it to the side and it's like, why are you out of your cell? What happened?
Wait, or do I have time to talk, or is it Jennifer's turn, or is it their turn
No, it's
now, and
never
so I'm
Jennifer's
responding to them?
Did I not let you know?
It would be Mika's turn.
Okay,
Oh.
Mika.
So if it's at the top of the
Okay.
round again, then
Yeah.
it's Mika's turn.
So fun thing about rats, they can locate a smell from anywhere. Like if you relocate them, they'll find it miles away from the
Okay.
home. So Mika's only thing she's got of that person is the gun that he held,
Right.
and presumably it's been in a pocket for a while. So she's gonna try and take that scent, and then because rats get advantage on perception, that kind of
Okay.
smell.
All right.
She's
roll
gonna
it.
use that to try and track the guy down.
Yeah.
15.
She runs off up the stairs, but stops at the top of the stairs.
Damn it!
Okay.
Wait.
Oh, that's cool spot. I didn't know that. There's like a little hole in that wall.
Oh, nice. Like somebody broke through it.
Yeah.
Or a rat went through.
Or-
Yeah. There's like a whole rat's coven in there.
Okay, so it's back to me. Okay, so I have a question. I have a technical question, and maybe you can totally
How many
call
rats
this.
in your question?
There are 15,000 rats in my question.
Yes.
Yes, bitch. Okay. We're such nerds. When I'm raging, I get a +3 to damage, to melee damage, with strength weapons.
Yes.
Since technically your fist is a strength weapon,
Hmm.
do I get to add +3 to damage?
Well, some
I
of
get
our
it,
fists
yeah.
are
Yeah?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude! I can do 8 damage twice.
Hell yeah.
You're.
Yes, because
1
I can
plus
do 5 damage
3 plus
with 1 hit.
3. Okay.
It's 1 plus your proficiency bonus. No, 1 plus
No.
your strength mod,
Yeah,
right?
just right.
1 plus strength mod plus 3
Which I think is 4.
is what
I don't know if
we
you get
just described.
Right.
proficiency unless you.
Nobody said proficiency.
Oh,
Just
okay.
No, no, no.
one,
No, no, no.
One
Yes.
plus
4.
strength.
Yours
1
would be
plus
higher.
strength.
Weapon damage.
Okay.
For a fist.
So my fist does 5 damage, no matter what.
Okay.
And then when I'm raging,
Okay, yeah, I see that.
I get the +3 to melee strength
That makes
weapons.
sense. Yeah.
And if this is a strength weapon
Yeah.
It's definitely melee.
Nah.
and it's melee, I would get the +3.
Yep.
8 damage, just boom, boom, like a motherfucking boxer.
No, what you just did was 16 damage.
And it always
Boom,
hits.
boom.
And it always hits.
No, I still
Okay.
have to roll to hit. But
Not
like,
to say, 16 damage.
but I have like +8 now, so it's pretty
Holy
intense.
shit.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just everybody. has
I'm
to
like
play.
a motherfucking beast, y'all. You guys can
You
cast
are.
your fucking spells, okay?
I'm just saying you'll
Ooh.
need it.
I'm just
I
gonna,
need to roll.
I'm just gonna punch things.
I need to roll 2 percentiles.
Okay, so all of this happens. I'm gonna run after Eric because he took off. So 6 seconds later, I'm chasing after him, and I'm yelling, "Did you find him? Did you catch?" Oh,
So at the top of the stairs, you see. you
Oh.
I'm like.
oh, Eric, did you find the guy that killed people?
No, ma'am. We are.
You drop any weapons that you have.
I cannot drop my hands, sir. I can put them behind my back.
No, don't do that. On your knees.
Per me.
You too.
Oh, yes, sir.
Okay.
And
So-
they go through the arrest process.
Oh damn.
We real arrested.
And more
Like
guys
extra
are like
arrested.
flowing in.
Double
Just-
arrested.
You'd say arrested development.
Nah,
Good. Good.
Mr.
Good.
Wood.
Taking a long
No,
arrest.
that was someone else.
Hmm.
You can use that if you want.
Using it forever.
So let's see his face.
Alright, more guys are
Did you just blow up the world with your bad magicals?
Oh, do you have anything special for 69? Because I got it.
Yes.
And then 81.
Oh my god, the girl that runs the Fet Leaf store just magically appears.
Aw.
Poof, you're a unicorn and then poofs away.
Oh, that was great.
You're not
Gives you
really
a
unicorn
violent
though.
look.
It's like a
It's a 5% coupon, yeah. Poof!
I love that!
That's awesome.
So yeah, that happened.
Eric, what are you doing?
I am getting arrested, right?
Yes.
Looks like I am.
Yes. They're like,
guess.
Ooh.
Double arrested.
Ooh. Okay. Here's a thing that I might like to do.
okay.
While I am getting arrested, I'm going to try. I need to see. As an action, you can open your awareness to detect forces of evil. So it doesn't take. I don't think you can tell me this. It doesn't look like it takes any sort of movement or anything. So if as I'm getting arrested, I can open my senses and kind of focus.
Right.
I'm gonna try and I'm gonna burn one of my divine sense casts, not casts, but uses, to try and sense evil within 60 feet that is not not behind total cover.
Ah. There lies the rub.
Hmm.
There's
You know
no
the type
evil
celestial fiend or undead.
in your immediate area.
Okay.
Disagree.
Nothing not behind cover. Okay. Okay. That's my turn, and I say, you guys have to spread out or look for another way or something. He's killed an upstanding citizen and gone. Keep your eyes peeled, you bucko.
Who?
I'm a pirate paladin
Who
now.
killed what?
A guy with
Describe him.
a guy with he had a mole on his face right here. I look around at all their faces. Do I see anybody with a mole? He had a mole on his face. Is it right here?
It looked like us.
Well, he was dressed in similar armor. He had a spear, much like this one that I dropped there. Much like that. He was wearing armor like you all.
Okay. They bring up one of their guys,
Shit.
and they have you describe him.
No.
I described
Like
it
this?
again.
And it's exactly because the guy rolled a 20. It's exactly
Wow.
like
Whoa!
It's exactly like
you described.
I described. Well, that's him. That's him for sure.
Right, we'll find out.
But
We still have to clear you. We haven't got the paperwork on you yet.
well,
But
paperwork's coming. Paperwork's coming. We all gotta wait for paperwork. No problems there.
They haven't
But
seen
you
the
be
dead
quick.
people yet, so
all right,
maybe-
don't pick up any weapons.
Somebody's dead downstairs. I don't know if I said that. Two. They're dead people.
That's a lot of paperwork.
Well, you better fight. You drew the paper guy. That's what he looks like.
All right,
Although you
We
humans all
will-
look the same to me.
that's kind of a microaggression.
Well, what can I say? What can I say?
Right. Shrike.
There's nothing else she can do. She's just crying and holding JoJo after having just gotten her back. She's not doing anything else right now.
Okay. So Jojo's blood is kind of like just like
Shit.
stinging things, kind of like making a nice art as it goes.
Whatever. Don't say nice.
All right.
Wait, is her blood black?
It is like
Okay.
it's kind of like a mix in between.
For science, I collect a sample.
Using what?
Using a vial?
What kind of? How many ounces can help?
This is really specific.
It is
Let's see, what's a normal vial size? Does
Oh,
anybody
like
know?
3 to 5 ounces.
Depends.
Okay.
Depends if it's homeopathic.
Yeah.
Okay.
3 or 5 ounces.
Collect the vial, write it down.
Right.
A vial of what? What'd you
Nah.
find?
JoJo blood.
Oh, that's a little morbid, but
It's
also
distasteful,
very sweet.
but-
I'm not doing it for sentiment.
It's so
You
Angelina
know,
Jolie.
Strike, with you, we can't tell. We just can't tell.
Sometimes.
Don't know.
All right, so on their round, the guards get downstairs and are like, what the hell? I'm like, there's a door that's off its hinges. There's a dude that's dead.
I'm guessing I'm covered in her blood.
There's a little bit.
Yeah.
But she's on the table now.
Yeah.
Are you with her on the table?
Always.
You got a 69, right?
All right,
Not as
so
good when they've been shot.
they are making sure that you guys do not pick up any weapons as they wait for higher authorities.
You shot in the head in the 69? There's no word for that.
Sculpa?
Fuck. There's no word for that.
There is.
No. Jesus.
Oh my god, I'm crying. Oh my god.
Also, skull fucking is not 69ing. That's just
No,
pretending.
that's
That's true. Well, depends.
oh.
It's just a
Is
straight
there a
up term.
numerical for every?
I have no idea.
No, but like, what is the word for people who want to have sex with dead bodies? Isn't that
Necrophilia.
necrophilia?
Come on, all of us know that. Why don't you get?
Oh my god.
Doesn't everybody have necrophilia on the tip of their tongue all the time?
Two
It's not hurting anybody.
two
On the
movies I
cold,
recommend
cold
on
tip
that
of their
subject.
tongue?
Two movies I recommend on that subject.
Oh my god.
The corpse of Anna Frisch and
Oh no.
The other one is Dead Girl.
That's very astute.
I'm a little worried about you.
I never did guy.
I watch
You know,
a lot of horror movies.
I would
so-
recommend Planet Earth as a palette cleanser after both of those. It's just a great movie. Beautiful cinematography. This has got a lot of dolphins.
Anna Fritz.
And
is
dolphins have fucking
It's a
holes in
Brazilian.
their head.
It's actually a Spanish movie.
Oh my god.
Dolphins are so gross. They probably love it.
Dolphins, such perverts.
They are.
They really are.
Back to the game. Welcome
No,
to-
seriously, they are known to do have orgies.
Yeah, welcome to our TED
Dolphins
Talk.
still? Nah.
Yeah, welcome to our touch. Look, we have to teach the listener something.
Right.
Tonight they learn about dolphin orgies. Last
Yeah.
time it was accounting.
Oh, don't get up on female girls stuff. It's not good.
All right. So, combat is over. They kind of like lead you guys back downstairs, hoping
Sorry.
that you'll
It
comply.
happens when I get nervous.
Are you guys going to comply?
I complain.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
And they start asking you like, "What's going on? Why? What happened?"
Can Eric and I like do that thing where we both start talking at the same time?
Yes, go.
Are you just
Well, there
are you
was
gonna
this
do
guy that
And
came
you
down the
grew up
stairs
had a big
and
old mole.
she
and
was
I
with the
got
2
the
guards,
spear from
and
the
one of the guards-
and the other guy shoots her in the head,
What?
blowing her fucking brains out, and now I'm full on Irish.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Yeah. Mika's still out there looking for the guy.
I said her, I didn't shoot him.
Hmm.
This time.
Okay.
She just got stabbed or some shit.
Unless
Okay, we gotta do a police report on this. So,
Fuck.
Hmm.
Irish again.
Why?
Put it out there. Mika's
so we'll just take you guys over here one at a time, and we'll take your statements,
Why
and
didn't we just do this like 2 years ago?
we'll start with Jennifer.
Okay,
We're set to be released soon, so...
we were set to be released. Our friend, Josephine, from her name is Josephine in this one, right? Okay. Josephine, she came to us yesterday and told us about what was going to happen and that bail was going to happen after the holiday.
Yes, we know. The paperwork is actually here. You guys can go like soon. After you give us your statement, you can go.
Okay, so she came back today with her 2 guards, and one guard, we're not sure what happened. She just collapsed against the door, fell down, and then he pulled out this boomstick thing and shot this other guard in the head.
Whoa, that sounds pretty serious. Are you sure that he did that all at once?
It all happened right in front of our cell door. I watched all of it happen.
All right.
I'm not sure why. He was dressed the same as the other guards. I'm not sure what happened.
Oh yeah, people that are dressed the same should never attack each other.
Well, they shouldn't.
I think that's a very narrow minded.
All right. You may go. Once we get your others.
Oh.
They get Alden's statement, which is not much.
I was going to add, and I'm sorry about the door. I broke it down trying to get the guy who killed the other guy. And we wanted to save Jojo, Josephine, so I broke the door. I'm sorry. I will pay for it. I will put door back on myself.
But the big question is, who is going to clean up this mess?
I will help. I will help.
Oh god.
Okay.
So,
I feel bad about the door.
All right. So you are free to go if you want to help. You help. So you help them clean
Oh,
up.
I'm
the
gonna
door.
help clean it up.
Um,
I'll move the bodies and stuff.
Eric, they kind of they ask you to give a statement. What is your statement? Are you doing anything else besides collecting blood?
from her, I guess I'll search her if it's before the guards
Yes.
get there.
Because who doesn't loot a corpse?
Hey, you know what?
She came there to see us. I'm wondering if she has any paperwork for us or anything
Wait till we get somewhere.
that isn't already covered in her blood. I wouldn't take any money if she hasn't.
No, she has stuff.
Yeah.
I just
You're gonna
don't.
get some sweet stuff. Get that sweet JoJo loot.
All I want is her back.
Jojo loot. Hold on, I just gotta find out where I put it.
month old. Take her shoes.
Watching.
He did describe them for a long time, huh?
Hey, they're nice shoes.
They might be
Obviously
magical.
Nice shoes. Oh
So
shit!
she's got nice
Take her
shoes.
fucking shoes.
They are size 8. What is your size?
Strike size probably smaller.
2.
So you have nice boots.
I'm not taking your shoes.
Ironically, the same boots that were in the opening.
I'm not taking them.
Take those goddamn shoes.
You can take them.
Your conscience yells to you. Take the fucking shoes. I've never had shoes this nice.
You
What
never
are these
have
made
had
of a
shoes
beautiful,
this nice.
majestic animal? You love animals.
Yeah.
Let's get some
Great.
shits. Let's get some shits.
Let me borrow that top.
Okay, so here's what you find.
Let me borrow that fucking top.
So her clothes are soaked with blood.
Uh-huh.
You could wash them. That might be
Lot of
nice.
I'm not stripping her.
She has a pouch with 27 crowns and 4 bishops.
I leave them.
She has a necklace with a pendant on it. It's in the shape of what looks to be a star.
Take that.
She has a ring, which is not really special, but it is a ring. A small silver bracelet. A dagger, which you never
I don't have
on.
any. I don't know if I have detect magic prepared.
I don't even know, like. So what are you taking so far?
Only stuff that I feel is abnormal.
Okay, so she has a dagger.
Okay.
She has a sword, which is a falchion. And find tucked in one of her pockets.
Okay.
Nice. Nice.
For the listeners, our DM just handed Shrike a letter.
Should I be reading this aloud?
Yes, read it.
Okay.
Read that motherfucker aloud.
All right. Be prepared for me to stumble. Father, the party remains in Ingolstadt. They do not appear to perceive the gravity of the situation surrounding them. Rollick told me that they went out to the wall and came back into town. Rollick must have been
The spy.
bird watcher. Yeah. May he rest in peace. It appears they would rather drink and rut with the money we gave them.
Only one of us was running.
Looking at you, Eric.
She was running. I only looked like I was running.
I was
carrying
totally
curtains and
running.
Yes, but Eric had the perception.
shit. I did.
They do seem, of all those we sent to the interior, to be the least likely to survive.
Oh, I would say most.
We should have left them in the glacier at Ternavon. I'll never understand why you insisted on reviving them. Reviving them? It's a lot of money for such a poor lot. Oh, we were revived. We went to fucking the afterlife. We
Can
were
you-
killed.
Holy
Can I laugh?
shit.
Keep reading.
Okay.
We probably died in those tunnels or something.
Yeah.
Hmm.
We died in the mirror room, I guess, right? Or no, the mirror room was what we went to.
Perfect music to accompany this.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I'm so sorry.
I'm just so excited right now.
I'm interjecting a lot. Yes, I understand that the scriptures you acquired from Hermetica called for this,
Oh, wait, she's
which
not
is
here.
in my belief,
Hermetic.
which is in my belief another waste of hard-earned wealth. Nevertheless, we are committed to this course of events. I do have more bad news as well. Rollick is dead. He was killed by the sisters. That's a capital S. We knew they would catch on to the journey eventually, but I'd hoped it would not be so soon. The council has also taken notice, and we are actively fighting the sisters in the street, no less. I fear things have turned dire. The company was arrested by the guard. They were presently being held in the town, Goal?
Yeah.
Okay. I spoke with the magistrate and
That's where the letter ends.
she in the middle of
Writing it.
Can I read it?
She stood out front of her door and she's like, wait, let me just finish this one thing. Let me just update my data real quick.
Oh, you also find a pen and quill set.
Nice.
Or a quill and ink set.
Okay, so of her things, I'm keeping the star necklace.
me to read off again what she had?
Yeah.
Yeah, God forbid you take that goddamn money.
JoJo loot.
She has clothes of finery
At least
that
take
is
the money and
soaked with
give
blood.
it to the guards or something.
Or give it to your friends
She has a
who don't
pouch
have very
with
much
27
money.
crowns and 4 bishops.
Just take the pouch.
I'm not taking her
Don't-
money.
Donate it to something.
Damn it, Shrike. Why do you
If
gotta
you
do
wanted
that?
somebody to loot her, you should have gotten Bob. Fuck
I
you.
know.
Bob's not
Right?
there.
Couldn't do it.
Nor is Mika.
So it's just taking the star. Yeah, Mika can loot it if it's under fucking 20 pounds.
She has a necklace with the star
Star
pendant.
necklace.
She has a ring.
Is the ring? Does the ring look important?
You never know.
Can you
Could be
describe it
important.
Does
visually?
it? Yeah.
It looks really plain.
Okay, just like a normal, like silver, bronze, gold.
It is of a metal that is weird looking.
I'll take.
There is a small silver bracelet of the same type of material.
I'll take that too then.
She has a dagger, a sword, which is a falchion.
I took the letter for sure.
And a sad violin.
That is still playing magically in
Still
your
playing.
the dagger and the falchion. What do they look like? Do they look of?
So they are of good quality, but they.
Is it not weird for people to carry a sword?
And these
like
days,
swords and stuff like
no,
that?
it's weird for people to wear like complete metal armor and stuff like that.
I
But
would
carrying
say
weapons like
functional.
swords and firearms, not really
Okay.
too weird.
Do they look like they're of any like? Do they look like they're family pieces? Do they look like they were just sort of given to her by the military? Do they look like I'm trying to understand what
Family
their
of bladed weapons.
The
aesthetic
falchion
is.
looks like it has a little bit of history to it.
Okay.
You don't know quite what. The dagger is just a dagger.
Okay, I'll take the falchion then, because if the family
Okay.
wants it, I'll falchion.
F-A-L-C-H.
Yeah.
Could be a way to spell Falchion. I have no fucking clue.
Actually, yes.
The guards can decide what to do.
All right. So they
I
question
get
you.
questions. I answered. I don't know how long you want it to take, or if you're looking for specifics and want me to actually recount.
I want you to recount your story of what happened.
Do you
Tell the
what-
people what happened.
Oh, I see. This woman and two what we thought were guards came down to inform us that we were being letting go, and the magistrate had signed our papers, and they would just be processed and sent down, and we would be out of here within the hour. And then one of those fuckers shot the other. He had a mole on his face right here
Right,
on
we
the
had the
right hand
picture,
side.
yeah.
You've got a picture of him. And then he ran. So we trying to save the woman, and the guard used this shoddy prison, but we just
Wait.
pushed on the door a little bit. It fell right over.
No,
I
our maintenance
passed through
costs
the
aren't
bars a little bit. My body passed. I was misfiled with the women, and I popped out of that door. I'm not a woman. I am a dwarf man. My pronouns are he and him. And I chased after the man that had killed the woman. She was some sort of terrible poison. I ran after him, and they killed this other poor sod with her. I assume they were either hired hands or something. But he escaped, and I came up to the stairs where I met you folks, and I don't know where he went. I hope that you had checked any other exits or anything, but he seemed to have escaped.
Yes, we have our guard. We have our forces. We're exploring all the options.
Well, the fine gentleman in the cell with me can, of course, back up our story.
Which one is that? The drunk?
Not the drunk, the old one.
Which drunk?
The old one with the crate.
Mhm.
All right.
The drunk that's been here longer.
Are you talking about the little kid?
No, the old man.
Oh, all right.
A little kid.
Not the unconscious one. He's with us.
Oh, okay. Well, can you take him and get him out of our?
Both of them? Yes.
No. The other guy. Now his daughter's coming for him. so we'll just keep him here.
Yeah, I'll go
But
get him.
we
Just
would
go-
like you guys to leave as soon as possible because we don't like bodies just falling in our
That
cell.
makes sense. If you could just give me the key, I could go let him out, or if you want to accompany me, you can get him out. We'll clear right out of here. We'll get the bodies out of here as well. Out of your hair.
No, we got to take the bodies to the morgue.
Oh, I could if you want to.
But so they lead you over and they release the dude, or they release
Alton?
Ori?
Alton, and
Oh.
they kick you and you guys out on the street.
Ah, fuck!
And they-
We didn't even get to inspect the body. You bitch!
Eat it.
Shrike!
That's fair.
You get called into the interrogation. So, what did you see?
She's gone.
Yeah, Uncle Todd.
Different.
All right. Just explain your the circumstances of what you saw.
Why are you wasting your time talking to me? When there's somebody out there who
We have
killed
to
both of them.
investigate, and we have to have complete.
I don't care about your
information from the
paperwork. There's
magistrate.
someone out there, and I'm in here, and I need to be out there.
Well, we need your statement anyway.
I'm not doing this.
What? You cannot make a statement.
That's a statement.
Subject refuses to make statements.
She's going to wild shape.
In front of them.
Yeah, into a insect, I guess, and fly off.
Boom. Let's see if he sees it.
Oh my god.
Damn.
Yeah, he won't.
Like a
So
Right,
it's
you know.
basically just gonna look like you went poof.
Yeah.
So,
Holy shit. She does not like to be interrogated.
No, she doesn't.
all
So I
right,
have Alton slung over my shoulder.
right. So all of you are actually out of jail.
I wait for Vom to come back from the shitter.
And you see Vom coming back from the shitter carrying some weapons. And you guys are outside the prison. Hold on.
Oh boy. Oh. Did they give me back my shield and stuff?
Probably.
Yeah, they gave you all your stuff back as
Alright.
they pushed you up.
Is everything in order?
Yes. And you guys are outside
Nice.
in the streets of Ingvarstadt.
I'm gonna fly around your head, like kind of like getting at your ears a little bit.
And you see outside the crowds are just, it's a bright sunny day. The crowds are,
It's like a total
Yeah.
180 from where we've been for like
Right.
2 days.
you hear, meat for sale, wicker baskets for sale. And, you know, just the city is vibrant and alive.
Huh.
I think we're all just still in shock. Jojo was dead.
I'll land on your shoulder, but I'm not gonna say anything.
So, you're out in the middle of the street. What do you do?
That was unfortunate.
Get out of the way of the horse.
I did go see a.
Okay.
Are we in like a town square or something?
You are in Ingvarstadt's main square, and you see horses. You hear, vendors all over
You
the
have
place.
rejoined us outside of the jail and brought us our weapons.
Oh,
So says the DM.
okay.
I-
Where's Mika?
With us.
She's with us.
Yes.
Oh.
She's like
She
hanging
made her
out on
way
my
out.
shoulder or something.
Oh, okay. So,
Or she's laying on Alton's
Anywhere
butt.
a rat can go.
okay.
I have Alton slung over my shoulder, so she's like curled up on his butt.
Okay, so she lost the scent.
Oh, that's right. She was chasing the dude. Sorry, we forgot what she was doing.
She had the scent, but then it like disappeared.
Like poof, disappeared.
Like did some stuff to lose it.
Huh.
Where did she last see? I guess. Or smell.
Basically, and their last sense of it is at the main entrance.
That's
Okay.
some shit. This guy's an ass. I wanna- If we ever find this guy with the mole,
Any
I'm
guy.
gonna do
Man.
16. Mole man.
Did you say 69 him?
Yes.
Oh,
I'm gonna 69 him, and then the fat leaf chick is gonna jump out and give me 10% off.
You're just going for the coupon. I know your type.
No, I'm gonna give him 16 points of damage to his face, and I'm gonna punch that mole off his face.
This is very
I'm reminded of which Austin Powers movie is that with the mole?
Lonely Mound.
Oh, yes.
No.
Doesn't he like pull out a stick and
Yeah.
start kicking it?
So good.
That
was,
was That's why you
So
shag me.
long.
Is that what
I don't remember. which
Yeah,
one.
maybe.
They all blend together.
Yeah.
Wasn't that the Ben Savage or somebody?
For Medica?
It was.
I think it was
You had the
Ben-
mole on it.
Yeah,
Well,
the big
um,
fucking mole.
So if you want to relay the story about the letter
Yeah.
and all that,
Oh,
So
yeah.
I'll drop Wild Shape and yeah.
you guys want to do it in a square or are we gonna do it?
I'll let somebody else lead the way.
We need to go. Is there like a park or like the other
There's
side
a
of town?
tavern.
Oh, we could go to the tavern, guys. Because I think the DM wants us to go to the tavern.
Right.
The
go
tavern
to the
is glowing
tavern.
ominously.
Oh my god, look.
Okay, do you need help?
Nope. I got it.
Alright.
Okay, easy.
This
There.
is precarious.
It's
It
a
is
little-
precarious, but
Why is that? Can we like stabilize
Is there a
this
reason
something?
that it's lifted? Oh, it's on top of another.
yeah, it's on top
okay.
of
Yeah.
it.
Oh, something that we're not allowed to see yet.
Yet.
Okay.
That's
All right.
fine.
I quickly exit the tavern.
Quick.
And go back to the jail.
Sorry?
Watch the chords.
I didn't see.
Can I fill Vom in on everything that we basically saw and skip all of the actual talking?
No.
Fuck. We saw JoJo came in and one of her guards killed her, and then we tried to find him, and they one of the man disappeared. I ran after him, but we couldn't find him.
Oh.
Went up the stairs. I don't know where he went. He somehow the guards didn't see him on the way in, or they thought he was a guard running, or I don't know. They didn't stop him.
The Vom turns to Mika. Is that true? And then Mika tells me about how she tried to tell you people how to hide the gun. No one paid attention. Like, really, guys?
I don't know what you're speaking about, but we did a pretty good job there. So I didn't see Mika.
Unfortunately,
We didn't do
JoJo
anything decent.
was
either.
unsavable. Some kind of lack.
I don't know what it was. It seems
Poison.
like the fuck. I can't remember where it was. Why can I never remember?
Eventually, you will remember.
Rob, do I remember where that was? The necrotic damage. We've seen it a few
You've
times.
seen it a few
Yeah.
times. So
Well,
you know what it is,
just
but
try. I just try and describe to Vom. I
You and
say.
I got hit
I-
with something like.
I think I did. I say it was somebody killed her with something that just drained the life right out of her. I thought she was poisoned at first and tried to do my best, but it didn't do shit for her. It maybe did a little
Eric
bit,
and
but she
Shrek
was
both
dead.
tried their magic healing, and nothing happened.
roll your. Okay.
15 plus. Oh, I get plus that out. 22.
22. Okay, so you realize that after he explains like the type of damage and what he saw from the actual assassination, that this is some pretty serious shit that just went down. Like the types, the poison that they went after is something that is of legendary origin.
Oh.
I know Shrike has a sample,
Oh shit!
Oh.
so she probably has a little bit if you want
You
to
know
look
it?
at it.
Let me look at it, but whatever.
Do I know that you have
dealing
it?
with.
Did you share that information?
We
might.
weren't.
I don't think
we
she
weren't
shared that
there.
information.
We weren't there.
Not yet, yeah.
No, I'm sorry. Take that back. I said nothing.
Hmm. Okay. Well, I know enough that there's some pretty legendary. I would
I'm good. Thank you.
I would venture to say even ancient type poison if it's legendary.
It's at least 400 years old.
What?
At least 400 years old.
Oh,
In fact,
yeah.
What do you know about the poison?
That it's old. It's old
Poison
as
for
fuck.
Cusco?
I'm not looking at that.
We're not looking.
And it's Rob. It's the coolest thing. I'm not looking at it.
It's so cool.
It's
What is
so fucking cool. I'm not looking at it.
I'm not looking at it. I'm
Jesus,
not
I'm
looking
not
at
looking at
it.
wherever this poison came from,
It's like a church.
it came more or
Oh,
less
see, it's 'cause of
probably before even
There's
our
a
time.
Arch
the
down
archways,
there.
yeah.
That's under there. That's kind
Maybe. I don't remember.
I'll just leave that there.
Okay.
You brought. You saw the
At
blacksmith.
least it's not wobbly anymore.
Yes,
You've
yes,
got a bundle there. Is that our?
that's our stuff. Yeah.
Did
All right, you guys.
Does she? I asked Mom. Does she have any finer weapons or ornamental
Baba?
weapons for sale?
Oh,
He. Sorry, dude. I keep getting the blacksmith.
And the baker.
Forget the blacksmith and the baker.
The
mixed
baker.
up.
Baba the blacksmith
Maker.
and Bricky to the baker.
That's a lot of these.
No
That's a lot
wonder.
of these. No
Yeah,
shit.
sure.
Oh my god. Did she sell any finer weapons, or do you know anywhere in town where I might hawk these? And I pull out 2 ornate stilettos from the pack that I have that they confiscated from
of.
me.
Where do you get those?
From the Sisters of Hazel.
Oh.
Yeah.
So they're
Sisters of
probably-
Hazel.
They're probably hiring, right?
You cannot join the Sisters of Hazel.
Why?
They're all 69 and with Magnus and shit.
Sounds kind of cool.
Not cool. He's
Well-
a right bastard, is Magnus.
You do know that one of the manufactured scandals against them was they were like a slave organization, sexual slaves,
What?
to like, hire clergy and stuff like that.
Jesus.
So,
Mm,
no
Oh,
pun
So I asked Mom if she was selling like nice weapons, like not just utilitarian. Like I
don't
guess I'm
remember
thinking of
selling
it
things
as
like
like
Oh.
She's a baker.
Oh.
fuck he. Did the blacksmith sell anything more than 100 gold?
I didn't remember seeing anything particularly special there. I mean, we had some pretty limited material to work with.
I pull these 2 daggers out and I said, you know of anywhere that I might be able to sell these in town? Have you met anybody selling fine collectible items?
Was there anyone at the wall selling weapons?
Let
The
me
wall,
level.
no.
Let me level with you. I think that there's something that I can do that may help us fight these
Huh.
these monsters from the wall. But I feel like I need a great deal of holy power behind me to do it, and the church is the only one who sanctions the holy water to that I feel. God damn it! This is mitigating as shit. I feel like I need to.
And character.
I feel that perhaps with a great enough donation to the church, Marfor might bless me with the materials needed to perform a ritual that might entrap or banish these evil creatures. And I need to
Okay.
sell these 2 daggers and see if I can get enough to do it, because it could save our lives or it could save this town, and I don't know which, but it's worth trying. Do you see what I'm trying to do? Right?
Yeah.
I
I
don't know
kinda
if
see
it's
what you're trying
okay
to
or
do.
if I'm like reaching
No,
too far.
that's
or
fine.
I don't know.
Someone would essentially have that much money. There was a noble
Maybe you
district
can
out
try
there.
to sell them to Baba.
Well, was there a noble district in this town? Or anyone?
Probably not. It's so small.
It's small. Yeah, they don't segregate.
Yeah. We still got a good number of travelers. Money has to pass hands
Yeah.
somehow.
Yeah, I mean you could probably look around the tavern. There might be some people.
Yeah. Like just do
I look around the tavern. Is there anybody
thief
that looks...
thing for
I know
the
that's
greater
what
good.
That's kind of why I'm asking you rather than
Maybe
It's fair.
I am a
or
thief.
me.
Maybe I can find the fence.
Could you peek around or ask around if there's anybody that would be interested in religious collectibles from a fucking crazy religious.
Did
There
you
has to
say
be.
religious collectibles?
I look over.
You see this kind of plump dude.
Yes.
You know,
Why would you
he's in
say
some-
normal dude?
Right. Yeah, he's in some sort of finery, and he's like, I just happen to collect collectibles of religious nature.
I look at him. I look at him over the candles of the table.
Yes.
You wouldn't happen to be interested in any sort of cultish goods, would you? With perhaps magical properties like the Sisters of Hazel might carry. And I spill a beer on the
We are appropriately
while whipping
Oh my
out
god!
the
Oh, I can't.
Shrike. I'm so sorry. Did I get the book?
Sorry.
Oh my god.
It's okay.
As I whip out
Hold on. I have the appropriate thing for this.
Oh,
daggers. Oh my god.
Oh, you're something like that?
What's that? Oh, I'm sure. Did I get you? I'm really sorry.
Don't fuck up the table, man.
What's happened? What's so bad? I will spill on your
Oh,
stuff.
specifically says don't.
Don't fuck up the table.
Oh my god.
He has coasters that say "Don't fuck up the table."
My friend. That's just not to sit your stuff off.
So, how would I say Marxist?
Okay, so
I'm gonna leave that there for a second and get some more.
Spills happen. Your penance. Jesus, we're perfect.
More for I am perfect.
Alan. I'm sorry. I always forget which one you are.
Oh, he's gonna come down and it's gonna be totally spotless. I think this table's better for it, honestly.
Yeah. You buffed out all of its imperfections.
Ooh, not quite
Okay,
there,
I'm
huh?
gonna hold up the whole sleeve.
please don't burn yourself.
All right.
Rob,
Yes.
can I remove this woven mat
Yes.
so that it
What's
can
that? There's stuff on there.
dry away? I'll just spill the other beer.
That's why not?
You know, I've already done the worst that I could do.
No, it's cool.
I think I got most of it. I just don't want to leave this. There's a little bit of
Stuff?
moisture, so
What
I
is
feel
that?
like it'll.
We are
Self-flagellation
all
stuff?
cool.
All right. Sorry about
All right.
that. All right, so
You hear a sigh
Eric,
from
Eric
across-
does get quite excited.
You hear a sigh from across the way, and that when you come over.
Oh damn.
Is she?
I'm sorry.
Does she crawl over?
Oh shit.
She has a brush in hand and a bucket.
And she crawls on all fours.
Yes.
And then I say thank you, and I toss her a silver.
A silver,
That's what I toss her.
maybe a bishop.
Ooh, don't toss her a bishop. Little hard up.
Yeah.
Toss her a silver.
A bishop is a silver.
It is a silver.
Oh, it's the same. Which one's the gold? Oh, it's a crown.
Crown.
Yes. I toss her a
How much
bishop,
money?
And she cleans up your mess.
and I apologize. And then I say, like I was saying, have you ever seen the likes of these? And then I brandish the two. They were labeled as ornate stilettos
Right.
from the sisters.
So-
I'm trying to interest him in these.
This
Best I can.
merchant / historical guy is like, may I touch them?
You may touch one of them.
Okay. So he puts on like these gloves, picks one up.
I like pretend to inspect the other one with like my big like mailed fist.
Oh, these are interesting. This type of dagger hasn't been seen, especially with this this maker's mark here for probably at least 450, 500 years.
Could be 502.
How much are you willing to sell this for?
75 crowns a piece.
Done.
80.
Wait.
Hey! Done. Deal
No.
it is. It's a
He will give you 75 crowns for
deal.
each.
Deal.
He like
You could have you.
What a sucker.
Oh God.
What a sucker.
Do you have anything else to wish to say? Any more antiquities from, say, the Church of Prague?
Oh. Closer as you can make.
Yeah,
How
you
much
buy you a
money
beer.
do you
I think I
have?
buy you a
May
beer.
of course buy me a beer. Thank
buys
you.
You
I
have
asked.
a very
have-
strong city beer.
Since you are interested in the Church of Prague, I have this holy symbol that I found
Holy symbol.
from my great-great-great-grandfather's belongings. The holy symbol of Prague. I use the holy symbol of Marfor now, which is from the same time,
Okay.
but I have this holy symbol of Prague.
Right.
And I say, I think that's worth a good 7 crowns, sir.
And he like, may I?
You may.
So he.
You
he
mean
looks at it.
700? Yes. 700 crowns.
Jennifer run up.
We're all sitting at the same table. Yes.
Yeah, no idea.
I will give you.
Oh,
10.
I'm over there. You see me over there.
I will
Oh.
give you 10 for this. This is a
10 crowns.
good specimen. I mean, it's not the best, but it's a good specimen.
Well, that's all right. I thank you for your generosity to the church. And I said it to him, and Eric firmly believes that he got the better of this guy
Oh
who
my
just
God.
upped the price on what he offered.
Allow me to buy you another beer.
Oh, thank you, sir.
And you're like over there going.
Oh, no. Let me get these. I get the whole round.
And you guys spend the rest of the night
for
buying
five-
beers for each other.
I'm
Telling tales
fuck.
of Prague and Marfor.
Oh my
You know,
God.
I'm a pretty good dealer. Right, so
Darcy is like this.
Yeah.
Jennifer wouldn't know what the fuck anything
Yeah.
costs. By the way.
Okay. So Jennifer is kind of looking around. You see, coming back in that night,
Christian.
Kristen.
Aww.
And he's like, oh,
Aww.
and you guys go off in a corner and.
Well, everybody's gone. Except for Rom. I guess. Are you around?
I want to try and talk to this guy in Thieves' Cants.
Which guy?
The guy buying those religious artifacts.
He looks at you like, what?
Well, literally in Thieves' Cants, I'm asking him if he has any work for money. I'm sure there's things he would want,
He's
but he
like,
doesn't understand.
I'm
Okay.
sure there's something you're trying to say to me, but I just.
All right.
Yeah, maybe it's the beer.
How much money do you have?
That's not a proper question to ask people.
So I guess, and I just kind of wave around the original letter from Bishop Hans Rutger. So I guess you don't have enough money for this. That's cool.
Well, that. He slips on his white glove. May I see that?
and see, why don't you split this up?
I hold my dagger. Don't fuck it up.
he takes it and he like lays it out
It's
very
a le-
gently.
it's
He's
a
treating it like it's a historical
Oh, for-
artifact.
Right. Gotcha.
And
It's the leftovers
he
from the
pulls
stomach,
out what
say.
looks like a something that he puts onto his eye, and it's like a lens. And he's like looking at it. He's like, "Oh, the fibers." And he's looking. Where did you get this?
I've been around.
How much do you want for it?
That's why I asked, how much do you have?
I'll give you 1,000 crowns for it.
Oh my god, I may have undersold my
Not enough.
items.
You're saying this now?
I may have,
My final offer is 1,100.
I may have undersold.
Give up a priceless artifact?
Mm-hmm. Or, well, what I really want, because I want to give you an upgrade, because
Oh, I pretty much nailed that transaction,
Uh-huh.
and you're
You
gonna
were
make a
so
little
good.
coin off
Yeah.
it yourself, sir.
like how much does I think plate armor normally costs around 2,000 or so.
I don't even know. Although,
Right now?
remember that
That's so like 200 years ago.
in
We can give you a nice
Rostov-
foppish hat and like a cuirass and some nice, very vibrant colored clothing.
In Rostov, I did have the. You would know that I had the blacksmith work over my armor a bit.
Oh, right.
So
Okay.
it's not
1100.
it's
for
not as rusty looking as it used to be.
an absolute
Eric
unique
gave
item.
this to do to you.
But it is 1100 crowns.
He sold something.
It's not a
11 gold.
crowns, 11
it's a
crowns.
fair bit, you know, given the market for
You
things like
have 11
this.
for Val and for
Okay.
But people
Yeah,
just
we can do that.
giving-
So we're gonna stay here. I'm going
Somebody
to
needs
send
to have a
my
talk with
my
But,
assistant
like,
off to
some
get the
people
money,
want it, so
Okay.
I give it to them.
Alright.
Some people give it to me.
and allow me to buy you a beer.
church to go.
Sure.
All right.
So,
So he sends his assistant off, and you guys have like a nice conversation over historical documents and things like that. Eventually, his assistant comes back with a small chest, and he kind of like has it hidden under like his cloak and stuff like that. He pulls it out, like 1100.
I'm gonna inspect it just to make
Okay, so you start pulling out coins,
Like we would trade like one gold
Um,
for 6 chickens.
and it's 1100 crowns.
But like if you go to
Okay.
another
For like a few weeks on that.
but if you go to another village then when
So do we have a deal?
Sure.
This is
Okay.
a way to
I think
level playing field.
acceptable exchange.
Chickens
Right.
are worth
So he has the letter to his
Okay.
other companion,
So I
which is
should
kind of like
expect to get
he's been looking
chickens
like
when I gave
dourly
this
at
to
the whole affair for you know. And
Alright, and they
when
would
you
know
were
this
doing
means
your thieves camp, he was kind of like
Okay.
he was
It's
kind of
chicken.
looking at you.
Huh.
Okay. Chicken.
Okay.
Chicken okay, I'll
Yes.
yes.
okay.
Did I actually catch? Oh, I assume I caught on to that if you told me about it.
Yeah. So I mean, you caught that he knew that you knew that what you
Okay.
were trying to do,
Huh.
but he wasn't like advertising that he's any type of.
Right. Well, that's kind of how it works. What is the word for that? I found like an old dictionary on thieves'
Is
camps.
there an apothecary in this town?
There is.
I'll go there after you come.
Okay.
I'm not gonna find the exact word here. It'd be like
Oh,
haha.
Eric went to
Um,
the church to acquire
in thieves' camp to this
materials
guy.
to do
Really, and we're talking this language I don't really understand.
Yeah, you're actually
Okay.
talking about
So this
you
is
know
your guy?
how, the vagaries of
This is
um,
Shrike, my friend.
trading in hay
Hi, Christian.
while you're doing like the.
Yeah, that, it's
Do
not
anything
word.
wrong?
Usually,
I'll tell
yeah,
you.
it's not written normally. Basically,
She will.
checking with him if there's any any good
This
scores
lady?
or marks or
She's
work that'd be needed here.
I mean, he tells you that the town is
Are you happy?
kind of light on scores right now because of the the transitory nature of it.
Makes sense.
Every once in a while, a good mark comes in.
We're just gonna
He
do
asked you if
arm
you're
wrestle.
related to
Alright, that's up to you.
the council,
Yeah, pretty much.
their group that came in a couple days ago.
Which council? That's
And he doesn't ask you. This is all
Right.
You guys are talking about hay,
yeah.
but the body language as you guys are doing this is totally different.
Well, yeah. I honestly don't know this council, so and I don't remember them.
Okay.
I would ask him though if he knows about the large fight that happened here a couple days ago.
Right, and he does tell you that is related to the council group that came in, and supposedly they were looking for 5 or 6 people, and apparently they found them, and those people were in the jail,
Okay.
but he hadn't heard anything since then.
I'll also ask him about Josephine and Man with a Mole. If he happens to
He
know.
tells you he doesn't really know much about Josephine, but the guy with the mole, he came in probably 2 or 3 days ago by himself, and he actually asked around for the same things you were asking, if what the town situation is like and things like that.
Huh. Okay. I wonder if he was that other guy we kept missing. Okay. Yeah. A little bit. I assume there's no real functioning Seas Guild. I assume he's just another travel.
No, there's no thieves
No
guild in
organization.
town. I mean, there's lots of thieves, but no thieves guild.
No organization.
So, no one has control of this place.
I will tell. We're not going to be here long enough. I will point out that I'll give 200 crowns to whoever can find us that mole man. And just spread
Do you
that
have a
out.
vendetta against him or something?
Yep.
I have. I would like him alive.
I have 200 crowns
Okay.
of beef.
But if that can't happen, accidents happen.
All right. Well, if you're good for it, I will send out some pre-orders and we'll see what we can come up with.
Works for me.
Jennifer, you and Christian are off in the corner. He's talking about pastures and cows and
Loser.
It's what is all fascinating. I don't know what cow is. He's explaining what cow is. It's very fascinating.
It's the same as beef.
Shut up. So, you were talking about, but Eric had come to me and given me a bundle of crowns to pass to to Alton and Shrike and Mom. So I went to Shrike and I gave Shrike her 11 crowns, and she asked me, "What is this stuff?" She asked me, "What is crowns? Like what is this?" And we explained the nature of money and how that works and
Oh, wow.
how you trade things.
And yeah, one chicken stone equals 6 chickens.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
boy.
Yes. So if you give
She
them a shiny object, they'll give you
totally
They
something.
will give
understood
me,
concepts.
and there doesn't have to be any conversation.
Right.
They just know.
Right. It's like this is how much you can get for this shiny object.
Yeah.
Jesus. She's worse than me.
It's going to be chicken stone. She totally understood concepts. It's fine. She has it. And then I
I'm not
introduced
here
her
for
to
this.
Christian, and then she went into.
And he just totally starts talking about like pastures and how to build walls and stuff around to make the cows stay in the pastures. And
And I'm like this.
Just slowly wander off
Yeah.
while he's talking.
And he'll just keep talking and turn to me.
There's no goodbye.
Oh, she's probably got to go to the bathroom or something. He's not talking. That's great.
so the antiquities guy and his entourage, which includes the guy you were talking to, Bomb, leave. They thank you for the.
Did he buy the letter
Yeah.
for 1,000 crowns?
I go
About
out the
100.
door as I say, "Oh, no problem. Enjoy your good sir." And I walk up the street to the church, sniggering, just like what a sucker. Sucker. I do a little I don't know what the religious symbol is, but like a little thank you to Mar for sending me such a fucking rube as this guy.
Meanwhile, I
Yes.
think like really heavy ass jazzing. Put in my sack.
Right.
It's all
While I was in
shake.
the bathroom, did you ask people about the poison? Anybody?
Can I like fast forward?
I know
I
enough
go to
about
the
poison
church
that's
and say,
pretty
I would
ancient.
like to make a
Okay. I
donation
wasn't sure if
to
you had
your
talked to anybody
efforts
about
here,
it
and
yet.
I know you're true
Oh,
believers.
here's your
and
11
Oh, yeah,
crowns
it was
from
like
Eric.
would like in exchange some of your most.
He made some money selling some things.
Oh yes.
So he's
I'll
sharing
give
it with
them
us.
100
So-
crowns.
So
And give you,
here's your 11 crowns.
Hell yeah!
Holy water that they got.
Yes.
Alright.
They give
Here's
you
the
a
11
gallon's
crowns for
worth.
you. And Alton, if you're listening, take 11 crowns.
Yes,
Okay, so I now have 100 crowns worth of holy water.
you do.
Okay.
That's
Yes.
amazing.
I thank them and then go back to the inn and eventually talk to them again.
I scuttle away from the party and I
Okay.
go to the the apothecary. If they're still
Okay.
open.
Yes, it is early evening, so they would still be open.
Okay.
And you go inside, and there is a. Ouch. Hold on.
What is that? Preparation.
So, you see Rosia,
No problem.
who is kind kind of short. Alton would really love her. She's got a noble bearing and black hair, blue eyes, wears fine clips and silk gloves. And yes, she seems like a good person. And she says, "How may I help you?"
Aww.
Aw, you do seem nice.
Is she a halfling?
Yes.
Yeah.
Does
Yeah.
she work for the guy that you stole from, like, incessantly?
Listen, I gave it back. I'll go up to her and I'll say hi. Good evening.
Good evening.
I'll take out the vial that I have of Jennifer's blood.
Jennifer's blood.
Not Jennifer.
Jojo.
What are you doing with Jennifer's
I
blood?
was like, how did you get my blood?
Her stealth is much
Put
higher
it back
than you
where we
think
found
it
it.
is.
Is that in like Jennifer's body?
You can't have blood around me when I cure wounds. I just kind of, sit there.
Scoop a little bit up.
You never know what you
That's
need.
fine. I don't feel it. It's
Yeah.
fine.
That's fine. Jojo's blood, and it's black, I'm guessing, or like a swirl.
Yeah, it's kind of like a really dark, almost it's like a red black.
Like a peridot.
Do you know anything about anything that would do this sort of thing to blood?
Well, it is an interesting color. If you don't mind, I will take a sample of it, and
How much is the sample?
probably no more than maybe a dot.
Quarter of a vial, maybe.
No,
Quarter
just
of
a dot.
Okay.
And so what she does is, she's like, "Come with me," and she leads you into the back room, and there's a lot of scientific-looking equipment there, and she.
So scientific looking equipment.
Right. So she takes your vial and she gets very little drop of
City
red blood and all that. And puts it on looks like a glass thing and puts something else on top of it. And then she slides it under this thing that looks like looks almost like a spyglass, except it's pointed down towards the table. And she starts
This
looking
is
through it,
fascinating.
and like, you get this. This is
Can I look?
yes. Okay, so you look through and you see that
Are you like pushing her over
Yeah.
and like just shoving your eye into
Absolutely.
that?
so the black.
So Flower goes in a lot of different directions.
Just let me just see it.
You see that there's a lot of things going on. You see that there's these little circles that are going around with each other, and like the black ones are eating the red ones. And there's also these other things that look kind of like little spiders.
Ooh. Is it the Venom symbiote?
Yes.
No. Like,
Sorry.
so,
Oh my God. Wasn't there microscopic little nanobite spider things?
There were
In the sand?
The sand, yeah.
The sand was little.
That Fiddler had, yeah.
Oh, that's totally different than this, probably.
and she's like, I've never seen anything like this before. Where did you get it?
I'd rather not talk about it. Do you know anything that could do this?
Well, I haven't seen these spider-like objects before. Totally unusual.
So what are the spider-like objects doing? So the black parts are eating the red. What are
Right.
the spider pieces doing?
The
They're squiggling?
spider pieces are trying to combat the black, but the black is kind of like going around and like.
Oh shit, so she had the spiders in her. And they were defending.
Melanie knows that. Would Shrike make the same?
Well,
these
no, but
spiders
she-
are just scurry.
No, but I don't know if I'd have to roll anything, but I could
Roll,
probably infer that
Well,
they're defending.
Yeah, but you also
Nature
don't
check.
know what blood or things attacking anything looks like under a microscope.
Would that be nature? or
Well,
medicine?
maybe anybody looking at something attacking
which
something
is
in a
higher for
microscope would
Maybe
recognize it.
Roll medicine.
Recognize the behavior.
I don't know. The first time I saw something like eating something, I knew what it was. You know,
Yeah,
when like
that's-
something takes over.
Okay,
another
so,
cell.
Yeah,
Like, you
yeah,
see
yeah.
what that is. You know what that looks
You do get
It's like when a
the
little
feeling
kid with,
that
like, goldfish
the
dies and they suddenly
everything
understand
under
what
there
death
was
is.
trying to fight the black. The object that's trying to attack and take over the cells. And Rosia, that was her name, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
She tells you, I've only seen this in, I don't know if you believe this or not, but like the undead.
You've seen the undead before.
No, but I've had like samples from people that have seen it.
From the forest?
People that have been into Darkmere. Not many people come out alive from there, but you know, those that have, when they're coherent, they say some strange things. And one just happened to had one of his weapons was covered with blood that I managed to get some samples off of, and
Who
it
was
looks
that person?
exactly like.
Do you know who the person was? How long ago was this?
This was probably about 3 or 4 years back.
Do you remember what he looked like?
I would say he was a blonde-haired guy, kind of distinct.
Okay, fine.
And
No, he was with another guy too. They were sort of adventurers.
Mm.
Oh my god.
I don't know their names though.
it's like persisting in my notes, like page after page. Find Baron and Huger or something, or Hugel or Hugo or something.
The blonde hair guy and the
It's
dwarf.
It like continuously comes up, note after like page after page. I write these guys down.
Oh my god.
Not the nanobots, the black stuff you saw.
Right.
Not the,
It's
sorry, not nanobots, the spiders.
so the spiders. I've never seen that before. That is unusual. Maybe the person that had this blood was diseased of some sort. I don't know. But the black is definitely some sort of. It just reminds me of what I've seen before with those two. And she kind of like starts looking into the distance. Yeah.
So they were adventurers, they're not locals.
No, they were not locals. They went into Darkmere, and frankly, not many people come out from there. But they came out, and they were definitely not right in the head when they came out. But
Really? In what way?
Darkmere Forest does things to people. That's why no one should go in there. We should just
Were they
seal
scared?
the gates and not really scared. They were just their consciousness was altered in some way. You know, as if they weren't really. It's really hard to describe. There is just something was off.
Do you know what happened with the blood that was taken?
I think I still have it around here somewhere.
Don't touch that fucking shit.
I can look. I'd have to go down into the
Don't
basement.
touch that
and look.
fucking shit.
It might take a little while. Do you have time? Stay for tea?
How much time? I can help you.
So she leads you
You just
down
made
into
a
this
best friend
basement,
ever.
and it's like Indiana Jones
Oh
with
my
the
God.
crates
Uh-huh.
and the whatnot. Top men. Yes, I mean that's her basement. It's just like samples upon samples and
I
stuff.
am key game at everything.
It's like
It's like, it reminds me, have you guys ever watched the show Warehouse 13 when it was on like a million years ago?
No.
I've seen it.
So
Yeah.
good. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking.
It's like
Get all this stuff. Is this all from Darkmere?
this is just over the years things I've collected from people
Shit.
coming in, people going out.
That was
This is
So,
amazing. You're amazing.
oh, thank you. But it's going to take a
What
minute
happened in
to
this
actually
basement?
find.
Some 69.
And she's like walking, like way far back in the basement, trying to look for stuff.
Okay. Yeah.
So that's going to be a while. Jennifer.
So Eric, you're back in the
I am not back because I have one more thing to resolve with the
You're-
church when it comes back around to me.
Well, alright then. Vom, you're studying things or you're doing something?
Yeah, I'm finding a use for all this money.
He's shopping.
Yeah.
Ladies and
You
gentlemen.
big bitch. Some of us sold for a fair price. You just gouged that term. Very amoral of you.
Looking about the consciousness of the group.
I think I would like to go for a stroll with Christian.
Okay.
Aww.
I think we'll take a stroll.
Decidedly not.
So you guys go out for a stroll and you find like a late celebration of the Red Festival. So and it's kind of like a dance, and you guys like go in there and have a lot of fun. And one thing leads to another, and you guys are gone for the night.
Oh, okay.
Vom.
How much money did you get out of game?
Out of game, I got 1,100. Yeah.
But we don't have the letter
I have
anymore.
no idea. Who cares about that?
Well, yeah, let it go
mean,
now. I was gonna have
Right,
Vika try
the
to kill
That
it,
was
but
the
that's fine.
original.
But it's like the
It's-
original.
It's like having the 99 thesis. The
Dude.
99
Eric
thesis.
would think it's cool.
You should
Alan
like
doesn't
steal
give a
it back
shit.
off of them.
I was thinking about that, but they're two gone now, probably.
Just in perspective, you got 1,100 gold
Mm-hmm.
from a piece of paper, and we got 100 gold each to risk our lives.
You're not the best crew out there.
I remember right. There's money when we come back. There's money when we come back.
Look
There's
at
like,
100.
no, there's like 1,000 gold per when we come back.
Oh, so
I think
much.
it was
Oh,
500.
it's a ton.
If he had a book,
probably
he could have
1,000.
already got that 10 times over.
I have
Yeah.
it witten down in here somewhere.
Somewhere. It's in there.
Somewhere.
Don't let me
It's
ruin this
in-
book.
It's in the document.
A random note he got.
You.
1,100.
Vaughn's a crafty dude.
Yeah.
It is.
I thought he saw the pearls of Donut. I imagine they're worth something.
The what?
I saw Donut's pearls. Not those pearls.
Oh.
Pearl necklace.
You want to go somewhere else?
Dunnit from Dunnit.
Yeah.
There's a pearl necklace on Dunnet?
Yeah, that stole from way,
Well, it's,
way,
his rosary,
way
right?
back.
Yeah.
I'm guessing.
That was a lot.
The rosary, yeah, pearl rosary.
was a
Oh,
rosary,
the
yeah.
imposter guy.
He was probably an imposter, but it was still.
Yeah.
You don't want
Pretty
that dirty money.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's your deal.
We're gonna work around to
I'll work around it.
Eric.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see if there's some way I can upgrade my arrows.
He's gonna go spend it all.
He's gonna
Probably.
$1,100,
7
and
o'clock
we
at
just
night.
have to sit here and
Oh,
watch.
7 o'clock
And
tonight.
just watch it
No,
at
We
him.
just have to
yeah.
watch
Yes.
all of this happen.
Oh God.
You know, some of us divvied up our money with the group,
I think
even
it's
though it
still
was
out
quite
there.
small.
I know. But you divvied up so
There's
many
no
though. Like
left
it was
over.
just like, oh, I made plenty. Here's the rest, you guys.
I know.
You know.
660 chickens.
Don't do anything
Yeah.
else. Let's see what other places are out here. And can't do much else in town, I don't think.
11 big chickens.
Try and research. Not much left of that.
66.
Did you tell Vom about the letter?
I didn't. I think everybody ran away. Before
I thought
had
we
to
were
say
all
anything.
together when you said
I
when
don't
we
think
discussed
so.
the
I went
letter
to the
at the bar.
bathroom, and then when we got here, so can we assume that because I'm sure I would have said something as soon as I
Well,
walked
if you
back.
say something, you gotta say something.
Say it up quick, because Eric is operating on the assumption that you told us all about that letter,
Yeah,
which I thought you did.
Yeah, you read
I think you
I
said that
did,
you.
but that was mostly for the recording when I got it. At the time, you guys weren't
no,
there.
but you, I thought. I'm not trying to like change how things went.
No, yeah.
I thought you went over it again when we got back to the
I would
bar.
have absolutely done that, but I didn't say I did. Yet.
I thought you said you
So
did.
that's what I would have done as soon as I turned back to human, or not human.
The four of us would have sat down for a little while
So,
and discussed.
all right,
all
let's
this
just do that.
probably,
You
right?
guys sit down. What do you do?
I honestly thought that happened before I went and sold these things.
JoJo's gone. She was dead before any of us could get to her.
Prague rest her soul.
She was really important to us. We've lost her 3 times now. Doesn't matter to you?
I think the things you lose the least are the most important.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Wait, what?
I'll pull out the notes and I'll just kind of put it in the middle for them to look at. She was carrying this. She didn't have a lot of faith in us, but she said that there was a scripture that mentions that we should be revived.
What kind of scripture?
Hermetica. I don't know what that means.
When you say Hermetica, he perks up. Something having to do with your dad.
Oh.
Hey, can you quiet down over there? I mean, Martha.
This is the best soundtrack.
I know.
I don't know. Do you know what that means?
Ball will pretty much snatch the letter when he hears that.
What is Hermetica? What? What are you doing?
So did she say that
So
we
your
were
father was
dead?
deeply involved with Hermetica.
She said we were
Who
revived.
is father? Who is her
Foster
father?
father. Or
How do you
biological.
spell
I don't know.
Hermetica?
The one that you
No, seriously,
disappeared
how do
when
you
you
spell
didn't
Hermetica?
know.
Father.
Okay, Herme.
Uh-huh. D or T?
T.
T. I have it written down as like the chief thing that I went to go.
Okay, so you know. I don't have it in front of me now, but
Scriptures you acquired.
she said that we
Father.
didn't have a lot of promise. She thought that we were wasting money.
Agree, disagree.
Scriptures you acquired.
Right.
in my confidence.
But yeah, she said we were revived. So I'm guessing that's what happened on the boat. Honestly, I can't say I'm surprised. I mean,
She addressed
Revived
her
from what?
father. I don't
I just
remember
don't know.
if we
I don't
ever.
even know if she knows.
ever
what
met
happened
her
to us
father.
before we died.
So,
We haven't.
Unless.
perception?
17.
And that could be for everybody,
Okay.
in case you fail.
Big guy.
Oh, 17's enough.
So, the Baron, at one point when you guys were at his house, did mention that although he's not her biological father, he kind of is basically her father.
Okay.
Interesting.
It's what it sounds
Interesting.
like. I didn't want to assume.
Wrong accent.
Okay.
But
It's exactly.
okay, because mentioning the
We
money,
should
yeah.
have Kavanaugh.
It doesn't follow everything.
Did she say that she found us in Cavernon?
Let's see. Cavernon, which I don't remember what Cavernon.
Were we ever in Cavern? Is that the
That
city
you
that
don't
we were in?
recognize the name of the town, but you've heard it before.
I forget the exact wording. Did she say
when
that we...
in the log coming from the ship
Okay.
that you guys rode in,
Okay.
the ship was heading out of Carnival.
Okay.
We don't know where that is though.
Yeah.
You don't exactly know where it is. It's
They
just
said
in
the
north.
glacier was in
The glacier.
Yes.
How did we end up in a glacier? We were turning sun back on.
She's probably not talking about us.
Unless we were the
I thought we were
cargo.
not. I'm very impressionable.
She
You've been
said
long
that-
enough in the north that you
Very
talk.
impressionable.
She said the current party, which we are. I mean, the
She spoke
bird
about
watcher
us.
told us.
She spoke about us specifically because we
what-
were arrested.
What do you all remember from before the fucking Turtle Cliff place?
We jumped.
What was the
through-
last thing you remember?
We jumped through the portal that the demon jumped through with Jojo.
Right. That was it. And then we
And
were
that
in the
was
beer garden or something.
The tea, yeah.
You know, the,
Scriptures.
It's racist.
What? How is that racist?
You know, I just-
We need to talk.
Haven't we been calling them Slendy Elves?
Beijing elves.
Oh,
this is really like a weird
my bad.
time loop thing.
Wait, you have it? In your life?
No, we're not.
So Eric's something incredibly racist.
Yes.
and
and the table just goes silent.
With the shifu and the lotus petals and shit. Did that happen?
So,
No, did that happen?
I
don't
don't
know.
know. I was.
Y'all remember it.
Wait, here's a question. Do we remember Jennifer being there with us?
I was not there.
She
No.
was technically
So
not
we
there.
don't
Yeah.
remember her being
No.
there.
I got
no.
kidnapped or some shit.
You
Don't
told us.
remember
Kidnapped or some shit. What? What's the last thing you remember?
Yeah, you told us when you got
If
back.
it's different
later.
than us.
Yeah. She woke up on the ship with us.
I woke up on the ship.
Right.
I don't.
The last thing you remember was burying your head in the chest of the Dark Empress.
Oh.
Gross.
Wait, as
Really?
a child?
And it was really warm. Her cloak that she was wearing.
As a child?
Oh, that's what it feels like when you freeze to death, is what I've heard.
And you smelled
And felt, probably.
The lavender,
the lavender.
whatever Russian.
Whatever the
that-
Russian version is.
This was her as a child.
So
that was her experience as a child.
As-
Her dream.
that was my dream.
Your dream, yeah.
My dream, quote
Why
unquote.
are you doing
Yeah.
quotes?
Because I don't know if it's real or not.
Okay.
Well, that was the last thing, when she thinks back, when Jennifer thinks back to right before she woke up,
Yeah.
that's the last thing she remembers.
Is the
Because
dream-
it was I was
is
having
all of
that
our
dream
dreams
before I
the
woke
last
up.
things that
Is
we
it a
Which
remember?
dream? I'm sorry, can you recap
Is it
real
a
quick
dream?
for Alan
Wait,
in
is-
a sentence?
Is all of our dreams the last thing? Our dreams the last
You
thing?
guys remember the
The
ones that are
entire-
not Jennifer or
That room, right?
Yeah, basically the
And then we like
Beijing
fell
elf
into that
world.
hole.
Yeah.
And before that.
Oh yeah.
No, in
Oh,
the.
that's what I'm saying.
in the
Before that,
Beijing
we were in that room.
In the Beijing world.
Realm. Yes.
We were in that room with the mirrors, fighting our mirror.
And you guys
Oh yeah. I was
eventually
here
the
for
last
that.
thing you did
That's
is
the last thing we did.
like jump through the hole.
Yeah.
And then you woke up on the ship.
Woke up.
And then you woke up on the ship.
Yeah.
But
Mm,
before
yeah.
that, when we were in what we thought was the real world.
It was
at the
real
time.
for all you know. It
I know
feels like
it's
real.
our
it's
real
pretty
world.
tough because everything.
You mean the
is
400
shifting
years
time
ago
and
when we
space.
turned sun back on?
400 years ago when we turned
Okay,
the sun back
in
on,
that
we
room-
fell into the portal, right? In that room.
I don't know what happened.
No,
All I do
for-
know is I was inside the ball of light.
The ball of light is what I'm talking about.
Okay,
So
okay,
the ball
okay.
of light came on, and I saw the demon go through the portal
Huh?
and grab Jojo and pull her
What
inside the
happened to
portal.
us then? We
Then a big
disappeared?
flash of light, and we all
Yeah.
woke up in beer garden,
Yeah. So the
Except
whole,
you.
except me. I did wake up in beer garden, and then I don't know what happened.
You
That
kinda
part's
wondered.
fuzzy.
It's a
I'm not
little
going to
fuzzy.
trust you on that for that. I
Little
feel
fuzzy.
like maybe you heard our memories and
Maybe
incorporated them in
it's-
your
maybe it's
memories. You just heard the story enough
This-
that you thought that maybe
this
it
is
was
true.
part of your.
I don't know.
Right.
This chunk of time is gone.
The hole that everybody's remembering jumping through.
Yeah.
The big one.
The
Was
big one,
not.
in the cavern.
That was not the last thing we experienced ever. That was what we experienced when we went through the flower bubble.
The flower bottle. That was the flower
That
bottle.
was escaping the
flower
cavern
bubble.
system. That was
Yeah, and then we fell back into that little garden area.
right.
Yeah, so that was not
Into
the
the
end.
garden area. You
With
mean
the
the
flower.
area with the flower that you slaughtered? That's not the same garden area I was talking about. When I say beer
So
garden,
that's where we ended up.
I mean where we woke up with like
Yeah, like Alton
in
was like
his head in a barrel.
in the barrel, and like so, and
Yeah,
we were
so
all
That's
that's
what I'm
like,
talking about.
passed
I'm not
out.
talking about when you killed the flower. Like you're the
I
only
know,
one
but you
talking
guys
about that.
brought up.
Nobody else is bringing this up. You're the only one bringing up how you slaughtered a flower.
Oh! You guys are the ones who brought up jumping through the hole.
You slaughtered a flower,
Which
and
we
we
never jumped
forgive
through the
you.
hole.
We forgive you. That's it. Everybody forgives you, except you, Shrike.
You have to forgive yourself.
Never.
yeah.
Yeah, so those were the two transitions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was I feel like maybe I was there for the room,
You
Where-
were there for the mirror room.
the mirror room.
Yeah.
Because wasn't that like
You were
some
there.
holiday?
Yeah. That
Could've
was
been. I feel like there were a lot of people here for that.
It was a lot of people.
It was like
Yeah.
Labor Day or some shit.
No,
Yeah, I
thought
it
you
wasn't
were
a holiday.
gone.
It was the day I gave you guys your shirts,
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and because everyone was here,
Yeah.
and then Will showed up
because
because he,
Will was here randomly.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and I made Caleb
And then-
come, and I made Will come so I could give everybody shirts.
You made everybody come at
Jennifer.
Crazy
So
barbarian.
now we're
love.
here, and the Hermetica scriptures Why did you freak out?
We have been talking way too
Because
much.
my foster father
Never
was
started saying,
deeply
Nah,
involved
but
with them. And he's probably gone because of what he learned.
He was involved with who?
Hermetica.
Does
They were
this
researching into the
ring a
nature of, well, time and space.
Doesn't ring a bell with you.
Not
but
with me. It's not a religious organization at
It's,
all.
No.
Yeah, it's totally a philosophical / scientific organization. Totally the opposite of what.
I wouldn't know anything about
Yes.
this.
Yeah.
So Hermetica is a
It's like the
person,
Illuminati to like the.
or it's a
So it's
It's a
more-
group.
Yeah.
It's a society.
oh, it's a society.
society that has more or less either figured out or are on lead to understanding the nature of time and space and how very
What?
yeah. Remember that string theory discussion I was having?
No.
So what I want to know is why the Baron or her father didn't tell us.
What are you talking about? A scripture thing? These
The
people
Hermetic.
write scriptures.
Those
We write
scriptures,
scriptures.
Well, this
those
could-
scriptures involve. I mean, we were brought back, if I'm understanding this correctly, because of those scriptures.
Yeah.
Brought back from where? Did we die?
We may very well have.
Wouldn't be the weirdest thing.
Glaciers.
If
I
she
mean-
showed up 400 years later.
Yeah, what's little death?
Don't people like freeze for
Excuse me?
in glacier? Like if you freeze solid.
Maybe northerners freeze in glaciers. We here we die in glaciers down here.
Yeah.
Right.
See, if you place someone in glacier, they freeze, and then you can like bring them back.
That's pretty fucked up, though, huh?
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
It's like ultimate jail.
I got you.
if we run into, well, I will say we have two groups after us
That's
for
pretty good.
different reasons: the council and then the sisters.
Now, Vom, I can't understand there. Does it sound like JoJo is working for the council?
These sisters sound
Or
pretty
the
cool.
sisters? Or
Neither.
neither?
Neither. I'm still trying to figure out their tie with Hermetica, but I think
Is she working with the Hermeticas? Or is it Hermetics? Or what?
I can't necessarily say they're working for, but there's some
And they're
some
connected
knowledge
to you?
they've.
Are you
Probably not.
connected to them?
My foster father is, and was, yeah,
400 years ago.
yeah, yeah. That's the reason why he's gone. They never did find the body. I don't think. No.
I'm sorry, what's the reason why he's
Why is he gone?
right?
Oh, my foster father. I know Magnus had something. Magnus had been in his house, and that's where I found
Right.
the book.
I vaguely remember that.
Yeah.
We were running from Magnus that way.
Was that right?
Thought so.
Well, when he got the,
I may have it wrong.
yeah, we weren't.
I remember that in Dark
You're
Mirror.
running from guards.
Sorry,
Of
this
the
was
guards.
like
Yeah.
400 years ago. You and I ran from Magnus one night and stayed at a safe house.
Because you decided.
Oh,
to hurt
that's
somebody.
right.
No, that was more.
Dude,
and
I
then
remember
days
that.
after that, maybe you had
I
the
remember
book.
that.
Yeah, I went back to his house and he had hidden. And he
You
looked
found
for
the
it.
book, Yeah.
They definitely looked.
Because that's
for
when Mika showed back up.
it. No, Mika showed up way later.
Oh, way later.
Oh man, this is gonna be confusing to listen to.
Especially since
Because everything is
we
jelly.
didn't start to record until after
Yeah.
the Beijing Elves.
For those
Right.
who are concerned.
After the Beijing
Um,
Elves.
Like we didn't.
Like-
They have no idea that the Beijing Elves even happened.
Who's
Yeah.
They is still us.
They-
listening
the-
to the nights that we missed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
That's
the
fair.
Beijing elves, you know, it's.
I see. I thought tonight after the Beijing Elves, and I was like, oh, good, everybody missed that. That's great.
It's
No.
too bad we're so far away.
That
It'd be really
entire, like,
I don't know what
Chapter?
you're talking about.
that entire chapter, it actually wasn't just a, what do you call it? It wasn't just something to be there. There's some meaning to it.
We all
So
died
I'll
and went
just
to
count that.
Beijing.
Every-
hell.
everything up.
It wasn't hell.
Until
You're
we
the
turn
only
on
one
the
who
sun.
killed anyone.
Yes.
You killed a priceless plant.
I also killed somebody in cold blood
Yeah.
before that. Actually, two.
I feel like you weren't your best.
I think we have
could
like
also-
some sort of physical evidence that we were there. Didn't one of us have that scroll?
The scroll.
That,
I
I
know.
have that written down here. The
You
scroll is
probably-
to the west, and there is some sort of evil power guarding it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that distinctly
Yeah.
from
No, I had
yesterday.
dream with scroll. That's what the
Hmm.
there was
But-
dream with
Yeah, we were
scroll.
talking about the
And I
dreams.
cast
I'm pretty
locate
sure so.
object.
I
You had a
I
dream with the
meditated
scroll
on
too,
that
didn't
I
you?
scroll,
didn't. No.
and that scroll is to the west,
No,
and
I,
it is in the power
I
of
had a
some
dream
sort
with
of
the demon.
very evil demon. I think we need to get out of this town.
Like,
Is there anything else we need to do beforehand?
Rob.
Isn't there an entire wall being killed? Pass out the weapons. Break out
Yeah.
these goddamn weapons. Do they look great?
Are we gonna
You
go?
get an inspiration.
we still need to grave rob, which would be
Okay.
do
Are we
Well,
just gonna
that's
stay
at the
up
wall.
all night in D&D
right now?
right now?
Was
10
it
o'clock.
past 10?
Oh.
10.
Can
So
we wrap this up at least? Or do you have like a few minutes, or can
no,
we get
I'm
somewhere?
kidding, dude. Just do what
We
you
can
do.
play for as long as we
I'm
Yeah.
fuck it.
I unfortunately have to work in them.
Okay.
I mean, we all do, but
Sorry.
Yeah.
we're all 9-to-5ers.
Yeah.
It's all good.
But I'm cool with finishing it.
No, do you think? Do it up.
I wasn't trying to do a thing. I was. Is there anything else in the document that
Yeah.
we need, or should we check out
Kinda
these
like-
Glorant weapons that you've brought back that I totally like breezed past,
Huh.
sold a bunch of shit for, went off to the church, and then came back to the bar, and you guys are still
Yeah.
here, and we're
Oh,
talking
yeah,
about
You
this
assume
stuff.
I hand
This
out
is
the
beforehand.
weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is supposed to be a really short excerpt from the.
Something I'd really like to do,
Action,
but it'll not really be able to pull off. Scriptures are mentioned. I'd be really curious to read those. Also, I suspect
Where do those scriptures exist?
It's based on
the
sound.
Baron has them.
All of them?
Yeah, what we're doing seems to be based off of those scriptures.
Well, do you want to
I don't know that we can
Really?
go back there.
We can't go back,
Yeah,
but
do you
We
want
can't go
Bird or
back.
something?
We have
I
to
don't
keep
know.
moving
I
forward.
think that if there is a next time, if we come across the council or the sisters, they probably know more about this than
Yeah,
we do.
yeah, that's
So
a good
try and
idea.
capture one of them. if
We
you
can.
see them again.
Yeah,
The council or the sister.
yeah.
Yeah.
Either
Ask them
both
for
of
your
them
advice.
Neither
want
of
us.
them seems to be working with Jojo, who is working with the Baron,
Yeah,
who's working with us,
and I
who may be tied to the Hermetic.
suspect the
I don't think
council.
either. Both of them were trying. Well, the
Are we
council was
working
trying
for
to
the
kill
Hermetics?
us.
My guess, and this is a guess,
the
that
Baron
the
is
council
Hermetic.
may be
I'm
responsible
guessing.
for killing Josephine. Because
The
the
council.
sisters, well, they're the sisters, so one of two.
Typically, sisters implies woman.
Yeah.
This guy was man with mole. Makes sense.
Mole guy, not sister.
I don't know. The fact that it was like this weird poison that was used to kill her.
When you have money and you have
Yeah.
power, you have ways of getting things you need.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it just makes me
So
wonder if
council
it would be
maybe
from
killed
the
Jojo.
sisters who probably have experience with natural.
I start to wonder
Yeah,
if
okay.
if we were dead and they brought us back. Do you think the same thing with Jojo? Do you think?
Well, okay, so Shrike in this
Oh.
moment. Shrike in this moment has not gone to Rosia and found out that it's an undead thing. And is not worrying senseless whether or not Jojo is going to come back as an undead and kill people. Shrike in Rosia's basement is worried about that.
No. Yes.
But, huh.
Luckily, one of us chose one spell incorrect. Not for Pipify Church.
Hmm.
Luckily?
Based off of what we saw before we got to the
Although I
sun,
think that would
in
cost
that
more
list
money
of
than this.
names,
It has to be done within a minute.
I suspect we'll probably see Josephine, or one of the many Josephines again. Yeah, so I'm
I
not-
think
I think
our
you may be
fates are
right.
entwined.
I'm not too worried about Josephine. She doesn't seem like a regular
Keep
being.
this with your
She
kids.
seems more like Marfor, Trandok, or one of the gods to me.
I might let
Yeah.
because he's been our kind of paper.
Oh, sure.
Okay, because you take care of.
Just don't sell it.
Yeah,
It's not worth enough yet anyway, in
Right.
400 years.
You sold this.
Yep, that's gone.
Yeah, diamonds were 300 gold to even do that.
And
Where's
all
Crank
the,
when we need him?
That's not
all
gonna
the
happen.
information it had inside.
Which Bob definitely remembered.
So as we look at these weapons, do you lay them out on the table, or can we do that real quick?
Sure.
Okay.
You lay them out, and they're finely crafted. It looks like he's folded most of the material into the actual weapon itself.
Looks like streaks of it, not just like
Streaks of it.
nasty plating or gilding.
No, it's
like
not plated. It's
reworked
kind of like
into it.
reworked into it. Yeah.
nice.
Folded probably about 500 or 600 times.
Nice.
Wow.
Because I was thinking about it in my head while we were playing, and I was like, "Oh, it's so cheap and dumb. It didn't have very much metal, and this is gonna be so lame."
This is
But it's like really worked into
Yeah.
it.
this
They
is
did a good
Bob.
job.
He's a blacksmith.
Baba Blacksmith.
Yeah.
I like it.
Uh,
I like it.
Very cool. And is that you?
It's me. It's the tips of my axe,
Your axe? It's got a war
his
hammer
scimitars.
that's redone in it.
or scimitar,
Rapier.
rapier. That
Rapier.
one,
Fold into there.
and
And
your
a war hammer.
warhammer.
Okay.
And does that give us a plus to anything, or just like
The power of
certain?
Zoran.
You'll see the next time we get in combat with certain monsters.
I like it.
Well, we know that these weapons.
These are
Warhammer-
reinforced. They're reinforced for
I wrote it down on here. I said Gloranth Warhammer.
like it. No, so I was gonna say earlier, on the website, when everybody was updating it on a regular basis, we got through almost to the point where we turned the sun back on, and then nothing, and then we started doing these. So like, there's a huge chunk of time that they have.
Yeah.
The listeners have no fucking clue what
Which
we're
we
talking
should
about.
probably summarize.
We should
Like
probably
Sunday.
stick that on the website somewhere
Yeah.
at some point. Rob,
Okay.
hint, hint, nudge, nudge.
Yes.
Well, it's not
This
Rob's
could be a
responsibility to do a bunch
collective.
of
I
it.
don't have any notes
stopped
from
because
it
it's-
at all.
If anybody wants
'Cause I wasn't
my
here for that
shitty
summer.
notes, I
Yeah.
have a little bit, but not much. Because
So
I think I
I
missed
can
I
give
missed a bunch
memory.
that summer as well.
I can give memory. That's about it.
I have
I can write
626.
Well, the website's
724,
open source for us.
710.
So if you want to just jump on and like give your Shrikes,
I have every couple of
Remembrance.
weeks.
I cannot promise.
I have
that
every
will happen, but
couple of
I will-
weeks through the
I will
summer and
definitely
through
try.
last year.
that's what I mean.
It's not good stuff.
Just because there's like a chunk, it's
Yes.
a chunk.
I think I got a little, I think I got a
I
little
may write
disoriented
it
last year about
Because
what was
we
happening.
didn't get very far on the website either.
I
Like,
remember a lot of it, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I pulled all your guys' stuff down from the website, so I can kind of like meld something.
Yeah. It will mean more to your lore if you wrote it because you know
Agreed.
how it applies. To your
Agreed.
stuff.
Okay.
And yeah,
Well,
But I can help out also if you like what happened on this day.
Right.
also maybe if when I retire this notebook, I do just take pictures of it for us at least,
Yeah.
if you guys want them.
yeah.
Because it's like, maybe 7 words per session
Yeah.
of like
That's more than
Nelson
I
probably has some
random
good notes.
stuff.
What? Oh, that's too much. Is that for both of us?
10 each.
Okay, that's too much, but thanks.
I had like a whole like 5 pieces.
I had
Good.
2 of those pieces.
And I'm
I
so
mean
full.
pizzas.
I got a lot.
So great pieces.
Give the rest to Isaac, I guess.
Thank you, Melanie, for dinner.
Yes, thanks for
Thank you
dinner,
guys
and
for
thank you guys for
contributing.
coming.
And thank you, Rob.
Thank you, listeners,
So-
for listening.
Are we wrapping
We're
up?
gonna
See you
play
next week.
regardless if you're listening.
So are
Are we
we?
wrapping up?
Here's a question as we wrap up. Are we gathering these weapons? I put it in my sheath. Are we sleeping here one night and leaving in the morning to go to the wall, or is there something else that anybody needs to do in town? What are we doing?
I'm already doing what I need to be
You're
doing.
doing a lot of things.
Yes.
In the morning, the rest of us are going to plan to do something,
Yeah.
and one of us will come get you.
Okay, that's fair.
I'm not gonna sleep.
I'm probably gonna research ways.
I mean, you're probably
Use
going,
that money
like, most of
before
the
we
night
leave.
with
Rosie?
Rosie.
Yeah, because you got a lot of warehouse to look
Yeah.
Fuck you guys. All right.
This is gonna be I assume the last civilization we received for quite a while, so I've got a lot of money to figure out what to do with. So
In the morning, I am writing.
there a
Eric
bank?
tries to get everybody fucking moving to the wall, which is being
Yeah.
invaded.
I'm going to research for, well, I guess what can pass for magical equipment, or at least better than average stuff, especially for a ranged option, because if we do fight those creatures, I will only be able to affect them. Well, not entirely sure, but mainly be able to affect them in melee,
I'm
which will
putting
limit my options.
arrows towards this checkbox.
And Jennifer is retting.
I'll
Yeah.
post what I
Worry
find.
about the cows and the pastures.
The
And-
cows and the
Oh, and Alden is drinking.
as usual,
Yep.
as he does.
In the morning, Eric tries to get everyone fucking moving towards the wall, which is being fucking invaded.
Let's put it on record
Shrike is
that when we
really
got
cute.
back to the inn, I tucked Alton sweetly in bed, and he's been sleeping for most of the day. And then he woke up and he
Okay.
went back to drinking
Alright, good.
Yeah.
Yep, that works.
because he would have
Thoughtful.
slept a lot, probably
Yeah.
Well,
after the